Wahoo. What up, Juice?
Yo, keep it moving, I'm telling you right now we ain't losing. Ruthless, goaded with the sticks, we improving. Whether you're choosing to explore the map, looting, reload and shooting, fighting master movements. I'm a boss at least, a beast off the leash. At all costs, we never lost, get sweet. At the minimum, we so chill and we still killing them. Frustrated with the game, they be rage quitting them. We ain't playing while playing, winning like it's nothing. No, it's over when I'm holding the controller, pressing buttons. Yo, it's insane, always mastering the game while chatting with our chatter screen, capturing the game. Streamers, disclaimer, we're not only gamers, we go live in front of your eyes, we're entertainers. Listen, believe me, it's easy. Yo, catch me on socials, on mobile, on PC, or TV. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, big or small? Welcome to the stream. It is 8:40 a.m. It is the a.m. I know you guys are used to me saying p.m., but we are here live and direct in the a.m. So we are here live, and I am excited to say that we are here to go ahead and do a live reaction to the Nintendo, the Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. Yes, Nintendo Direct. Switch to the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, good morning. I see you, Keem. I see you, Dracondified. I always struggle to say your name. I apologize. We got Blessed Sunshine in the building. How are you doing? We got some OGs up in here. I see you, Fly. I see you, Patty. But yo, what's going on? All right. So, I am not doing this alone. I am also excited to say that I do have some guests. I see you, Wise. I do have some special. I know, get good, old man. I know. Believe it or not, I woke up pretty well today. I mean, I'm here chilling and I got my cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? I got my cup of coffee ready to go. Let me go ahead and these two individuals are not new to the channel. Most of you, if not all of you, already know who these two people are. Great individuals. Hey, what's going on? All right. What we got? Who we got here? We're gonna go ahead and switch the scene. Oh, right here, this is the button. I'm looking at my stream deck. I'm like, where is it again? It's right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and introduce, so we got Wise and Flyrish in the building as I'm live filming. There are to my right over here. And we are here to go ahead and enjoy this Nintendo Direct this morning. Yes, they actually agreed to join me here. Good morning, gentlemen.
I'm glad that after 5 years that both of us still are in shambles starting our stream and still pressing all the wrong buttons and trying to figure out what we're doing. After 5 years, neither of us could figure it out. I'm just glad I'm not the only one. Yo, what's up, chat? Shout out. Welcome to the stream. It is 8:30 a.m. Welcome on in. And if you don't like the moon, will find its way during the daytime. So you best like this stream.
Wait a minute. The moon has been. No, no lunar eclipse. Actually, I need to. I think I shared earlier. My OBS did break, so there's some things that are not active right now. So yes, we have the victory for now. The moon is the moon is not
I'm surprised
working right
that
now.
Fly is up at this hour.
I'll find the way.
Juicebox Sandy.
Yeah, we'll find the way.
If Majora's Masking's up on this direct, then I have found the way.
Oh yeah,
You can't question me anymore.
Imagine. Yo, what's going on, Jimmy Ball Game? How are you doing? Welcome in. Yes, man. So let me see. What's y'all predictions? Oh snap. Do any of you guys want to go first on what you guys think? What are you guys expecting? What do you?
I'll tell you what. I'm just hoping for more RPGs. You know me.
Yes. You do love a good story. I mean, who doesn't like a good story? Yes, I'm the same way. I really love like a good lore, a good, Yeah. What do you got? What do you got, Fly?
Listen, I came prepared. I have a list.
Oh my gosh! All right.
I have a list of predictions ready to lock and load. But obviously, Juice, this is your stream, so we should hear first. What are your predictions?
All right.
We're gonna judge you. We're gonna count how many are wrong.
Yeah, exactly. How? By the way, how are the levels? Are the levels good? Can you hear Flyrish and Wisecrack? Well, that's another thing. I gotta rebalance.
They don't need to hear it fly very much.
What? They don't need to hear.
I expect a new
because
console,
the
like
chat is
maybe a
mostly
Switch 2
anti.
and
We're a hive
Mario
mind,
Kart
so they
now.
already know what I'm
Underscore
thinking.
Juicebox Sandy.
They hear through each other,
All right, so my prediction is, and I'm hoping, this is also a hope of mine, I really hope that the pre-orders would drop like afterwards or something, or they say something like, oh, later today or relatively soon.
I think that's a safe one.
I just hope that would be a prediction. I mean, one of the reasons why I took the day off is because I don't want to miss my chance if it is, up for pre-orders, because I'm at work, I'm busy and I can't do it. So I'm ready. I will be ready to make a purchase if needed, to go ahead and lock in a pre-order. As far as like games and software, did you guys hear about the C button that they showed? I don't know if you guys saw that, but Nintendo like re-rendered the image of the Switch 2 and now there's a C button. And I mean, I don't know. I think C is probably for capture. Like maybe you can capture, like take a picture, just like how the original Switch had, or maybe something like how a PlayStation has a share button where maybe it captures like 30 seconds before or a minute before gameplay and maybe store videos in it. I'm hoping.
Well, the C button wasn't necessarily like a secret thing because all the third-party leaks of like a third-party cases had the C button on it. So even before, when Nintendo kind of said, "All right, fine, we get that y'all figured it out. Here's that first trailer," when they just shadow dropped and showed off the Switch. Yeah, they didn't render the C button in that video, but everyone knew that was the C button.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. I mean, unless you are like you and can just like somehow avoid all the leaks. Yeah, the C button was pretty known.
I mean, the leaks are leaks. I mean, that's not. Yeah. It's not from Nintendo. So I mean,
right?
How do you decipher if a leak is true or accurate? It's all speculation. You know what I'm saying? So
true, but there are like accurate leakers. Like there are like the same people that like 2 days before the first Switch was announced that were like they came out of nowhere and were like, okay, well, the first Switch is about to get announced and these are all the things that are happening with it. Then 2 days later it happened. When that person shows up again out of nowhere and says, well, that's what it is, you kind of go, hey, that guy 7 years ago that said all this was right before, so he's probably right again. He's someone who obviously has some connections. Yeah, you get street cred.
You got that street cred, Nintendo street cred.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Which, by the way, none of my predictions have anything to do with any leaks. I actually have outside of the C button. I don't know any leaks. So like, if there are leaks out there, I don't know them. All my predictions, I didn't see any. Before
we dive into yours and stuff, but like even the way how Nintendo revealed the trailer. Yo, what's going on, Sabi? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. The way how they because I guess Nintendo was aware of the leaks and how accurate it was, I feel like it was like kind of a lackluster, like like it wasn't. like the reveal trailer. Do you guys remember that? It was like a few months ago or something.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't all that. Like I feel like they pushed that out.
Super addicted tonight.
Yeah, well, that's because of how much the Switch 2 was actually getting leaked. And I think they were just kind of like, you know what? You want it so badly, here you go. You can just look at it.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of. I think that was the vibe with that video.
Yeah, Sunshine, you've been missed. You've been missed. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
People were making videos about the Switch 2. I mean, like there was it seemed like at least 100 videos a day. So at that point, you need to do something to make sure people are getting accurate information.
Brother, I follow later, and he uploaded a video with speaking to the creator of the Zelda game itself. Want to see it, brother, later.
Going to provide.
Yeah, obviously Nintendo hates leaks. I mean, the whole gaming industry hates leaks, but Nintendo is pretty bigger on that because of just how tight-knit of a company it is. Once the predictions were correct and people were kind of stealing the hype, they, if they let it sit too long, then the hype of it would have gone away, because then, even though we all went into that video like, okay, well, we already knew this, it's like, if we would had this, everyone basically confirm it for 2 months straight up to now, and we'd seen it, we'd all been like, man, we were really hoping for something to be different. So I think at that point, when they were all correct for about 2 straight days, they said, okay, well, we got to get on top of this and go ahead and keep the hype under our umbrella.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people,
I think it was a good move.
Yeah. I remember a lot of people were like criticizing the new console, being like, it's similar to the Switch, But then at the same time, it is called the Switch 2 for a reason. So, I mean, how much different would it be other than maybe just upgraded hardware? I feel like one of the innovations that they did, which is interesting, is that the Joy-Con can be like a mouse. So I'm just thinking like, if you're playing a shooter game or something, that could be kind of like how you aim and stuff like that. I think that would be neat.
Way more accurate.
Yes, right. It'll be more accurate. Yeah. I think that's pretty innovative, but I feel like that's really the only thing
I'm doing good. I'm listening to the stream while I work.
I think too, like the same people that are upset that it's not anything different or new or super innovative are probably the same people that complained that the Wii U was a total garbage mess and they should have just stuck with the Wii. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to make everyone happy, and I think at this point Nintendo's kind of got a lane, and they shouldn't change it right now. I think everyone loved the Switch. Its biggest complaint was how under powerful it was, spec-wise, and I obviously Nintendo's never going to have the latest and greatest, but I do think we're going to see an upgrade today. And I think that's what a lot of this is about, with very few minimal added gimmicks. Although we do know a big one, which is the mouse type gimmicks.
So real quick, what are your prediction on the power, like system power? Like, what do you think it'll be compared to from like, PlayStation and Xbox consoles, like, or something like that? Like, what do you think? How powerful?
People are saying PS4 type, like base PS4 type of
base PS4,
which would be huge.
I'm hoping at least PS4 Plus. I mean,
Pro.
PS4 is still great. I think one thing that like gets me, because like I said, I like RPGs and stuff, but a lot of times when I play like Nintendo games, I feel like it's very basic programming. That you can only do so much in the game. You know what I mean? So they need something where, like, if they're running, or if they're making games, they can make games where you can actually have a lot of player agency, a lot of choice. So PS4 that's good enough. But I mean, it's Nintendo, so I'm hoping they put a little extra in.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the more power it'll be, then the bigger the games can be. Also, the prettier it can be, with the graphics and all that. So I mean. So what is the Switch, I guess, what is the Switch power compared to now? Is it like a Xbox 360? Like,
kind of, yeah.
How is the Switch now? Yeah, man, I don't know. Let me see. Doing my own thing, recording, but hope you guys are well. Yo, what's going on, Star Aiden? Welcome in.
All right, well.
Yeah, go ahead.
As I see you're kind of big on just, Wisecrack just wants to see some RPGs. You
Work is going
kind of mentioned twice, about the power. I have my list of predictions.
Let's hear it.
With about 8 minutes left, so I'll just kind of go through these and see how y'all feel about these. So I think today is going to be a big day, and I think that's why we had a Nintendo Direct just recently.
Yes,
that gave a lot of hype, especially with the virtual the
Game
virtual
cards.
cartridges and things like that. I think those are all. I think they went ahead, even with the announcement of Metroid Prime 4, which was my first big prediction, was like, okay, Switch 2 will have the Metroid Prime 4. We'll see that. But they did that about a week and a half ago. I think they went ahead and did all of that to go ahead and do much more bigger specific Switch 2 things. It was a pretty decent sized direct back then, so that just tells me they have a lot to go with today. I think Mario Kart 9 obviously is releasing with the Switch day one title.
I think I'm gonna get that for sure. I want to get two games. Yeah, so that's definitely one. But
I think we'll see a gimmicky game. I'm kind of going off of just how the Switch has been doing things since the Wii. The Wii had Wii Sports.
HIA Den and Hi Patty.
Wii U had like Nintendo Land or Wii U Land or something of that nature, all with just a bunch of little wacky mini games. Switch had 1-2 Switch. We're going to see a gimmicky game. It'll most likely use the mouse function, but everything else with it, it's gonna look a little bit weird. It's gonna look a little bit, that kind of Nintendo flair to it. It's gonna try to be family friendly. They're gonna show a commercial of everyone, joined in the living room playing it. We're definitely gonna see one of those. I think we're going to see a family-friendly indie/puzzly game that will be shown, something that is kind of more on the couch co-op side, 1 to 2 people. They'll probably show like a mom and son playing it or something of that nature. I think you'll see something like that.
Yeah, they're known for that.
I believe we will see another first-party title made by Sakurai for a day one release.
Smash
Bros? But it will not be a Smash Brothers.
Why not? Why?
And I do not think we will have a Smash Brothers for Switch 2.
I would get that. What? Are you kidding me?
Because first off, we need new. I mean, Smash Bros. Ultimate had added in the new IPs that came out with the last Switch. And I'm going to get into new IPs in a second, but there's nothing new that Nintendo has done for really Smash Bros. To take advantage of. We're going to see some new things today. If there is going to be a Smash Bros. In the future, what you're going to see today is going to be involved in that. So it definitely happened. But Sakurai's been tweeting stuff. Sakurai's been hinting stuff. We're going to get something Sakurai today. I think it's going to be Kid Icarus. I don't think it's going to be Kirby. We had a Kirby not that long ago. I think we're going to see Kid Icarus. I think it's going to use the mouse function. And,
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
But we're not getting We're not going to get anything about Smash Brothers today.
My gosh, you're so like anti Smash Bros.
How about a Metroid Prime Trilogy remake?
Is it because Ultimate is such like it's just so much? Like if they release a new Smash Bros, it's just gonna be like plain Jane. Like
no, it wouldn't be like that. But they can bring Ultimate over to, and I don't think we're going to see an Ultimate Deluxe. We're not going to see that either. So sorry. Metroid Prime 4 will not be a day one title. That's my prediction. Also not a day one title, but I think we will see. I think we will see either something Star Fox or Donkey Kong related. It will be shown, but it will also not be a day one title.
They just dropped a Donkey Kong title.
What about a new Kirby game?
But I think we're going to see something bigger. They've been doing a whole lot of things with Donkey Kong. Last time they did this with Luigi, we had a whole bunch of Luigi things go in a row. I think we're going to see something big with Donkey Kong. Maybe a 3D one on the side scale of like DK64.
Game.
I don't know, but it's either going to be something DK related or Star Fox related. I'm going to also say Fire Emblem of some sort. May not be day one. It could. I'm not going to guess if it's day one or not, but I think we're going to see Fire Emblem of some sort. It just keeps happening, and it always does. I think we're going to get a big third-party game showcase that is already out.
Probably Final Fantasy.
It's going to try to showcase the power of the Switch 2. They're going to give us a really big third-party game that people already know and love. It's going to try to showcase the power of the Switch 2. I think we're going to see a lot of other multi-party or multi-third-party games, mostly probably like the Dragon Ball Z Fighters type games, stuff like that. Just the simple kind of stuff that people can pick up and play and know and love. I think we're going to see I don't think we're going to see a Pokemon. I think we're going to see a new first-party IP. They've done this with the Wii U with Splatoon. They did this with the Switch with ARMS. We're going to see something else that's wacky. It's going to focus the mouse function again. It's either going to be one of those things that really pop off or it really doesn't. I think we're going to see Microsoft and Game Pass. Microsoft has been huge on not making new consoles. They've been huge on making putting Game Pass with everything.
Statement.
They've been teasing things. We have seen secrets of Halo Master Chief Collection and Switch 2. I'm not going to go that far, but I think we're going to see Microsoft and Game Pass in some capacity, and I'm going to get into that as well. I think we're going to see another Nintendo and third-party collab using Nintendo IP. They were really big with that on the Switch. We saw Mario and Rabbids happen. We saw Zelda in a dancing rhythm game combined. We are not going to see Legend of Zelda at all. We're not going to see a big Mario Party title, a first-party one like Odyssey. We're not going to see that today, I don't think. But it could be Mario-related, could be DK or Star Fox-related. But there will be a major Nintendo IP mixed with a third-party company. I do believe in that.
I don't like your predictions.
I think they're going to focus on online and shooter games because of the mouse function, and they're going to really show that.
Yes.
But they're going to try to showcase their new online functionality and try to be more in tune with what's going on. I think they're going to have better wireless compatibility, much like Bluetooth headsets. Wow, it'd be nice.
It would be
among other things. And then I say a release date in June, and those are all my predictions.
Do you think they're going to improve the online user face and stuff? Like,
yes, I think they're going to make a deal about that.
They have to,
because that's one thing that I feel like they can improve on. And as a parent, I understand. Oh snap, it's gonna start right now. Like you don't want your like kids talking to people online and stuff like that. So like maybe they don't have an intuitive thing just to protect kids and stuff like that, which actually I appreciate.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? I don't know. But we'll see. Oh snap.
What do you think about my predictions, Chad? Am I on fire? Am I 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10? What do you think, Chad?
What do you think?
You got 30 seconds to say if I'm right or not.
I think you had at least 2 Red Bulls while writing that list.
Let's go ahead and rate Flyer's predictions. I hate it. I hope he's wrong.
No,
there was some points he was good.
No, there's going to be no... I think they're going to wait until a before holiday direct for us to see a big Mario Party game announced. But we're definitely not seeing Zelda. Nothing major Zelda.
Yo, what's going on, Trizzy? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Yo, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I somewhat agree with Fly.
Oh, come on. Yo, Final Fantasy 9, that's my favorite Final Fantasy. I really hope. Oh man, is this the wackiness that you're talking about, Flyrish? What are these shapes?
Turzy _juice box hard.
5 out.
Yo, I like the jazz. What? Yo, I like this beat. Hey, that was dope. I like that. I like that. Yoshi. This is Mario Kart. I think this is Mario Kart.
Yep. This is definitely Mario Kart.
Definitely is. Yeah, definitely is.
Yeah, let's go. Yo, look at the texture.
cacti.
Look at the texture of the road, of the track, the concrete.
Thanks, shot me.
All right, so we can see like the 24 racers.
24 racers. Yo, how's the levels? The levels is good? The levels is good? There's Yoshi. Daisy. Oh, they got water now. Snow.
Okay, they don't go underwater anymore.
They should have an airplane one. Why wouldn't they? They should like incorporate
I think
that.
they just showed it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, I don't know if they were floating or like in actual air.
It kind of looked like a jet type, you know?
Oh, there's your King Boo. Oh my gosh.
His cart looks sick too.
No. Wow, look at that. You can side? What is this cow?
Oh, they
got the hammer. Yo, this looks dope. Oh, wow, they changed their appearance.
Oh.
That's pretty dope.
Okay.
Daisy and the Daisy Dukes.
Yo, 24 players. Mario Kart World. That is the name of the game.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Koichi Kawamoto. and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer
Mario
for
Kart.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Brooklyn
I'm
Bridge?
Takahiro
Oh
Doda,
snap.
the director.
I just
for
wanted to
Nintendo
have a
Switch
better
2.
battery life than the current Switch.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki.
Yeah, I know, I
hardware
hear you,
design
man.
lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World,
Time for Tues'
launching
brother to
exclusively
level up
on
even
Nintendo
more to
Switch
get
2.
first place.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
And you know this Mario Kart game is gonna last the whole life of the console. I mean, think about the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Brand new entry.
That
in the
thing-
That's
Mario
what I'm
Kart
saying.
series
They've been
is
sitting on this
launching
Mario Kart for
exclusively
a
on the
while. They had no
Nintendo
reason to
Switch
release
2
it.
system.
This is gonna come
Welcome to
out,
this vast
launch,
Kart
and
races
it's
are
gonna
held
survive
throughout
the
various
whole
regions
life,
that
the whole
span
life of the Switch
globe.
2, guaranteed.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions,
Mario Kart
of
8 was
day.
still like a
will
top 10
change.
game sold last year, so I mean,
Yo,
Yeah.
weather conditions. They're implementing weather conditions.
And in this
is
Mario
beautiful.
I
Kart
like
game,
that.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Whoa.
I like the moving before the
Yep, see?
In
green.
the
Open
classic
world.
Grand Prix,
What's going on,
race through
Tug?
4 courses in
Welcome
a
to the
bid for first
stream.
place.
Yo, look at this.
But don't
Oh.
sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Yo, that's gonna be sick. 24 players.
Emma going active to watch this direct, my brothers and
Introducing
sisters.
Knockout
Main map
Tour.
Star Road.
What is this? This is
Race
Mario Kart
non-stop
World.
from one corner of the world to another.
This is Mario Kart World. You can actually, you heard them
There
when he
are
said,
multiple checkpoints
what he
along the
said.
way.
You can drive anywhere
You're
in the
below the
map.
placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
You're not just restricted to the track. You can actually
Can
go
you
like
make it all the way to the
off-road.
finish line?
Free
You can also
roam.
freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Look at this.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas
So like, is it
and routes.
one huge track?
So drive wherever your heart takes
Oh
you.
no, okay.
Yeah, open world.
Wait a minute.
Also
Is it
go
an
for scenic
open
drives
world?
with friends.
Mario,
Yeah.
like, can you
Even take
drive to the
photos
next
together at
track?
different
What?
locations.
They said it like 3 times now.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's super cool. So many secrets to find. And that's what makes it fun.
A brand new race across the
Dude, the
entire world
speedrunners are gonna go
starts here.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mario Kart
Oh, yeah.
World.
Mario
The
Kart
game launches
World.
on the same day as
Oh, look at
Nintendo
that. The
Switch
same
2.
day. They're not.
More details about this
All right, so
title
they're coming
will
out
be
swinging
shared in
today.
the upcoming Mario Kart World
This is
Direct.
huge.
Oh, there's
So
another
be
Mario
on the
Kart
lookout
Direct.
for more
Okay.
information in the future.
April 17th. Okay, so there's more.
15 days. Yeah.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch
They're not
2.
saying the release date.
We'll share more details
Same
in the future,
day.
so we hope you're looking forward to it.
What?
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, snap.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
That's from Nintendo
Let's take a
64,
look
the
at
C
some new
buttons.
experiences it offers.
What does it do? I think it's capture. Let's see.
Oh, it's not gonna be that simple.
Yeah, they already
Alone.
got a capture button.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Oh, she doesn't have a mic. Is she talking into the controller?
That was you. So quick. Oh, no. Wait, no.
Is this Discord?
I'm coming for you.
Or
No.
It looks like Discord.
Oh.
it does.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for
A
Nintendo
new
Switch
feature,
2.
Game Chat. You should have had this years ago.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope though.
Hi.
Welcome to the 360
With
era.
this
Yeah, the
feature,
360
you'll
era.
be able to communicate with friends and family
Oh, C is
while
for
playing the game.
communicate. C is for communicate. Comms. We got a comms button. There's the
While
mic.
using the Game Chat feature, Your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right?
Oh, wait, is
All right,
on the
let's keep
system?
going. Okay.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
I don't like that.
Jump on here.
Yeah. How far is that?
All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a...
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
I think we're gonna stick with the Discord chat.
In handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. Screen share.
That's pretty cool.
you can also share your game screen.
There's a camera.
It looks laggy.
as
Wait a
well.
minute. It looks laggy.
Really? They can do that?
Yeah.
No, why is it like that? Oh, yeah, well.
Shoot. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
That would be cool for streams, though. Because I can show mine and then show the others, too.
You have to wait for the Switch 2, too.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content.
But there was a camera
even while
function as
playing
well
different games.
that I saw.
Yeah, I know.
They
that
can
one.
play
It's so
different
hard, right?
games.
Tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, ah,
You know, that would be
I'm falling,
cool to
I'm falling,
look
I'm
at
falling.
other
Yeah, we got it.
games. Like, let's say if you have a game and you want to check it out or something, like,
So cute.
Yeah.
we can, like, share the experience. Yo, Donkey Kong Country, hype.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Yeah, no. I'll buy that for $1. You guys are funny. 15
expand another
FPS, I
friend's
know.
game
Look at the 15 FPS, come on. Oh.
That wall that's to your left. You're almost there. It's just like the
Yeah,
wall.
Nokia
like,
do
it
that
should get past
feature.
the wall.
This is where I have
Yeah, I don't know about
wall
that.
ride.
Maybe we could do Discord screen share. It's
everyone
more
can watch them
reliable.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay, I think we have.
I mean, the idea is cool, but like
okay.
the low frame rates like
Let's take a
that.
picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
The execution's a little rough.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose mix.
Also, the
right
fact that they
Joy-Con
haven't
2
showed
controller,
using a
there's an
headset yet
additional
is
button.
also a bit
With the C
unnerving.
button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, C is for chat menu.
Actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah? Okay, sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
There's a camera.
It's like watching a juice stream.
By connecting this
Underscore
camera to the
juice box
system.
Sandy.
No way.
Hey.
What, really?
Hey,
They do realize we don't buy these cameras anymore, right? Like, we don't need anyone else watching our house.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
You can appear on screen.
What are your guys'
and
thoughts on
video
that?
chat while playing a game.
Even less frame rates. It'll probably drop down to 10.
Here's
Oh,
how
look,
it
you can
works with
also.
just the
Oh,
camera
wow.
feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
That looks
Okay.
better.
Please look forward
Okay,
to
so they
games which use
basically
your camera feed like
they
this.
added Discord features onto the console.
No, wait.
They stole my Dare on Air idea. What is
Yes, they
this?
did. Yeah. Yes, they did.
That's crazy.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can
I'm
play
suing.
games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer
What do you
games.
guys think? Yay or nay? Thumbs up, thumbs
Chat while
down.
playing your personal
Trying a little
favorites.
too hard.
For people that
Decide your
don't have a
own rules
PC
for a retro game competition.
Yes.
for Discord stuff, this is
or
not
hold a sports
bad.
competition between families.
Yeah, but it's 2025, man. If you're a
All
gamer,
together,
I like.
I
anytime,
agree. This
anywhere.
is still behind the
They're
times,
behind the times. They're still behind the times.
but it's
What did you think?
a feature that
In
we
developing Game
have.
Chat, our goal was
We didn't
for you
ask
to
for
enjoy
it,
playing
so we
online
can't be
with
upset
others
that we
more
have
closely,
it. You know.
including family and friends. Almost as if you're
Let me
all
see.
playing
It makes
together
sense
in
if
the
you're
same
playing
place.
Just Dance games. Well, maybe. Yeah. I don't know if I'm
camera
gonna
you
get
saw
that
in the
camera
trailer
though.
is the
There's
Nintendo
use
Switch 2
use
camera,
cases.
Unless it comes with the
which will be
console.
available on the same day as Switch
You
2.
think it'll be a bundle? Like it'll come with it?
A Nintendo Switch Online membership.
Wow, you need a
will be required
membership.
to use
You
Game
need
Chat.
a membership to access. Wow, here we go.
Since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game
This
Chat,
is where they
it
nickel
will
and
be
dime you
available
with
without a membership for a
features that
limited
should be
time.
free and included.
We hope you'll try it out.
That is crazy.
Additionally, Game Chat supports
good.
the Nintendo
You see, this is
Switch
important to
parental
me.
Controls app.
This is important
and
to me
different
right here,
settings
yeah.
can be adjusted. For example, whether
They
parental
said an
permission
open
is
access
always
period
required when a
that
child wants
ends
to
March
use Game Chat
31st
to
of
play with their friends.
2026.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you
That's
can
a
share
year.
with
That's a
family
year
and
from now.
friends.
Yo, what's going on?
Nintendo
Game
Switch,
Star Games?
even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game.
Okay.
With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2
Compatible
or a
games.
Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
This is not a new Nintendo concept.
GameShare also
this was a
supports
DS
online play
thing.
with other Switch 2
Game
systems.
Boy Advance thing, no?
And you can use it with friends via Game Chat.
Oh,
which
no,
we
no,
showed
you
earlier.
needed the game in Game Boy Advance. You needed the actual
GameShare
card.
can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we
Wow.
hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Oh, snap.
Please take a look.
Bigger screen, same thickness, okay?
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Nice, nice. Is it an OLED?
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Oh, 1080p, all right. So, 1080, all right. Oh, up to 120 FPS?
The screen supports up to 120 frames per
That's
second.
big.
I did not expect
allowing for
that.
smoother gameplay and supported titles.
I did not expect supported titles. Here we go. So then it comes to LCD. Okay, LCD.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
That 120 frames.
That's
The
huge.
all-new
that
Joy-Con
caught me by
2
surprise.
controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the
Magnets.
system.
How do you guys feel about the
Controller
magnets?
Easily by pressing
I
the
don't know
release
about
button
that.
on the back.
I don't know about that either.
I don't think it'll be
The
that
SL
big of a deal.
and
I
SR
have to
buttons
feel like
are bigger
Nintendo's
for
tested
greater
this so many
comfort and
times.
control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
I can't play games like that with the Joy-Con side. I don't know how you guys do it, but I can't. I just
the left
can't.
and right sticks are now larger.
It's nice that you can though.
Yeah, it's an option. Oh, here we go. This is a new
Each
idea.
Joy-Con 2 controller
each
can
of
be
them,
used
both
as a mouse
sides.
to play with compatible games.
Oh.
Both the left
that's
and right
interesting.
Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
I think this is dope.
You can virtually cut steak
By
now.
adjusting
Know
the
what I'm
audio
saying?
balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and
Oh,
more
nice.
natural in
Here you
handheld
go,
and
Flyers.
tabletop modes.
Audio.
Yeah.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with
I better
friends
see a headset with
anytime
this as
via
well.
game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter
I don't know,
sound.
man. Unless it's
Your
Bluetooth.
voice will come
Unless
through
it's
clearly.
Bluetooth. Mario Paint. Oh, Mario Paint. That would be
Even
dope.
if you
they
don't
did
have a
that.
surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Okay. There's a picture of a headset. Can we use a headset?
There's no mic on
This
the
in
headset.
Mario Kart
so.
would be fantastic.
There's no
I hear
headset.
someone behind you.
Didn't say
Place your
anything.
Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Okay, okay. That's good.
You can move it freely, like this.
Okay, okay. 2 USB-Cs.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Oh, can you charge it up there too, or no?
It's
Oh.
handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Oh, so you can charge it in both.
Gotta get the double dongle.
Nintendo
Camera and the
Switch
charger.
2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads,
I'm a little worried about
save
that.
data, and more.
Does that mean that the games
Reading
aren't
and
going to
writing
be...
data is also faster.
Well, they're gonna be bigger.
I mean, are they? I mean,
Use the
256 is
Nintendo
not
Switch
much
2
at all
dock
for now. Like,
to connect to your TV and enable
yeah,
up
but
to
Nintendo-
4K resolution
Nintendo's
for
always been
compatible
really good.
games.
Yeah.
HDR is also supported.
they have a
in
built-in
TV mode.
Ethernet. Oh,
Up to
4K? Okay. Okay.
Upgrade the dock. The dock is where all the power should
The
be.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan
There it
that keeps
is.
your system cool.
There it
This
is.
helps keep performance
4K support. You see that?
The question is how loud is that fan?
I know. Is it gonna drown the mic?
On Nintendo Switch
when you're
2,
talking to the
you
mic?
can play Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Compatible?
Physical and digital games
come
are
on,
supported.
man. I really hope I can use my whole library on this Switch 2. Like,
I think it's going to be
I
like
hope
the
so.
Labo stuff that isn't going to work on Switch 2. So I think you should be fine there.
okay, all right.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And
I like the
to help
FPS.
players better understand the Switch 2 hardware,
The FPS is
we're
huge.
currently
I need to see
developing
more of the
this
mouse.
game.
I
Mr.
like
Kawamoto.
the resolution.
Hello.
What's that?
This game,
My
okay.
current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
What? What are they
There
doing
you go.
here?
I'm standing
I
over
told you
here.
it's going to be one of these.
What is
Okay,
this?
everyone, join me inside the game.
Oh my gosh.
A wacky game with a whole bunch of mini games on it.
This is
just like every other
unnecessary.
one.
Let's examine them.
What do you mean? Switch Sports did super well.
This sign reads, "Where are
This
the
is not
magnets?"
sports. You're exploring the
Joy-Con
console.
I saw a soccer
attached to the
ball.
system with
There could
magnets.
be sports.
Nobody
And
likes
those magnets
these.
are inside the
This
system.
is a tutorial on
The SL and
They
SR
turned the
buttons on
tutorial
Joy-Con 2 are made of metal.
Into a whole
into a
game.
game. Oh my gosh.
So
I
that's
mean,
how they
that, I guess
attach to the
that's
system.
innovative, but like, come on.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Man, I see that getting worn out. Do we have to clean the magnets, you know, to keep
Through
the...
And not
examining
only that,
signs
but
like
does it
these,
recharge
you
the
can
magnets
discover
so they
all
don't
sorts of
lose power?
secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Wow. Do we need a special mouse
You can
pad
adjust
for
the
that?
position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
That's interesting.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the
Oh, there's the
secrets
paint.
range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will
There you
launch
go.
as a paid digital game on the same
Paid
day as
digital
Nintendo Switch
game.
2.
You have to pay for
So
this.
please check it out if you're interested.
If you want to know more about our console,
Now,
pay for this tour.
I'd like to
My
share
gosh.
some more
that should come
information
with the Switch
regarding
2.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Nah,
This
the
is
Switch
the
2
game
will
card
sell
for
without
Nintendo
anything.
Switch 2 titles.
Ooh, Switch 2. What?
That
It's
game
the
won't,
same
though.
shape as Nintendo Switch
about the
game
game.
cards, but
Okay.
it's now red, and it has much faster data reading speeds.
All right, all right.
Next up is additional storage.
I'm gonna have to get that.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Express cards.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Will not be compatible.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature.
Okay,
With
okay.
this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
I'm gonna have to do that.
We're also
Pro
releasing
controller.
a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches
there it
Game
is.
Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons,
More
which you can use to
buttons.
assign existing button controls.
Good.
What's a SD
In
Express
addition,
card?
an audio
I
jack
guess
that a
it reads
headset?
faster.
We've
There's an
introduced
audio
a few
jack,
new
nice.
features, and after
That's
today's
huge.
presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
Was
there
that
will
a
also be
headset?
an Ask the Developer article on the
It
website,
was,
where
yeah.
the three of us
Whoa.
will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
That's pretty cool.
We hope you'll check that out as well.
That's pretty cool.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
What do you think? What do you think?
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th.
We're very much looking forward to
I
the
said
day when
June.
we all get to experience
Pre-orders
it,
probably
so
will be
please
today.
wait just a bit longer.
June 5th.
Now,
So far, I'm hitting
Broadly
all
speaking,
predictions.
on Nintendo Switch
you did
2,
good.
you can play
Maybe I'm the
three
leaker.
types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
3 types
These
of games.
take
Oh,
advantage of
snap.
the performance and
So,
features of
Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, I'm assuming.
The second type is compatible games that
Yeah,
were
they're probably
released on
online
Nintendo
games
Switch.
is what they'll show next.
Nintendo Switch 2
Is this
edition
where they say
games
the
are the
Xbox?
third type.
Oh, nope.
2 edition?
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals,
okay.
unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition
Okay, then
of
we
Super
might
Mario
see
Party Jamboree.
we might see some Zelda then.
Please take a look.
Whoa, let's see. Ooh.
I agreed with Fly saying it would come out in
Super
June.
Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Upgrade. This is a free upgrade?
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Wow.
audio recognition,
Yo, if I'm gonna play the Switch 2 games using the
press and
Joy-Cons,
rumble,
I'm gonna need another mouse
and
pad
gameplay
spot.
that
I need
uses
another
a
spot in my
camera
desk
accessory,
for like a
all of
mouse.
which
You know
can
what I'm
be
saying?
accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes.
Okay, so basically, what was
First
that old
up is
Xbox
Mario Party mode.
bar thing?
With a single camera,
Xbox
up
Connect.
to
Oh,
4
Connect,
players
Connect,
can join the
right.
festivities.
Yeah.
You'll
So they're
be
just
able
doing
to
Connect
see each
now.
other's faces as
I don't
you
hate
play,
it.
so you can experience all the reactions
I ain't gonna-
and emotions in real time.
I see you, J Money.
Or
June 5th.
4
That's
friends can
soon.
take the
Yes.
party online.
I'm definitely gonna get the Mario Kart World. That's that's gonna be a
Up
game
next,
for sure.
It's Bowser Live,
I'm 100%
a
suing
mode
them
where the
with their
livelier
own
team wins.
This time I
Bowser
get my
will bring
money.
you on stage 2.
Listen, Switch is a
Hit blocks to
public
collect the most
platform.
coins.
Nintendo sought out your
Ride an
channel,
RC car with
saw
your
what you did.
voice.
They're like, we doing this.
And compete in other
Wait, you
games
can't- That's why
it's
using full
copyrighted.
body movement and sound.
Wait, you can't buy one today?
Take a ride on
What
the
is this,
mouse-controlled
clickbait?
carnival coaster. With the safety
Yeah,
bar
this is
lowered and
clickbait.
secured,
There's some
You're off.
interesting features, Iron G.
use
Really
mouse
interesting
controls
stuff.
to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles
There's
of
the
the
shooting
coaster.
game. There's your shooting game, Fly.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, wow.
When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin. There's
look
a
at this.
bouldering game where 2 players each
Yo,
control
they're
an
adding
arm,
mini games.
and
New
one
mini
where you
games.
shake a can of spray paint and
But
quickly
any new
tag
map?
objects.
Because I feel like we need at least one new map on
Enjoy
Jamboree.
the thrill of
There's
these
not a lot of
intuitive
maps on
minigames.
Jamboree.
How quickly
How much is
can
this
you
gonna
reach the
cost?
station?
No, this is a free
I think this is a
upgrade.
free
Minigames that
update.
use a camera, the built-in
PlayStation does
microphone,
that with their games. Like
mouse
they'll do a free
controls,
upgrade.
and
If you
Rumble.
own the PS4
The biggest
game,
party
they'll
yet
have like a
is getting
PS5
even
upgrade.
bigger.
Yeah.
Super Mario Party
but this is
Jamboree,
Nintendo.
Nintendo Switch
I know,
2
I know.
edition,
This is
plus
Nintendo.
Jamboree
Probably
TV
charge you full price
launches
for the
on
upgrade.
Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
I just wanted to check
what I
in,
don't
but we'll
understand,
watch
though.
later. No doubt, no
Nintendo
doubt.
Switch 2 players who
They're
already
saying some of
own
these
Super
new mini
Mario
games would
Party
use like the
Jamboree
mic,
can
so like if
upgrade
you
to
clap, it'll
Nintendo
know.
Switch 2
But if the
edition
mic is
plus
supposed to take
Jamboree
out
TV
everything besides
by
your voice, how will it know
purchasing
when
an
I clap?
upgrade pack.
Yeah, by purchasing the upgrade.
Please look
pack.
forward to a new Mario Party experience.
Wow,
where you
look,
can
your
see each
face
other's
can be on
reactions
there.
while playing.
What?
Let's
They're
continue
really trying to
presenting
implement the
some more
camera.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Breath of the Wild? Oh, there's a space. Oh, okay. Tears of the King.
Nintendo Switch 2
Switch
editions
2
of The
edition?
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The
yeah,
Legend of
yeah,
Zelda
yeah.
Tears of the
Am I
Kingdom
gonna have to play this again?
feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Nice. Enhanced resolution.
and also support HDR.
This scene with
which
the
makes the
grass
image more
would slow
vibrant.
down the game.
So you can play with
Yeah.
smoother, higher definition
Whoa.
graphics.
These do definitely look a lot better.
Zelda
Plus,
notes?
You can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule
But I'm not buying
using
them.
Zelda
If I have to
Notes.
buy them, I'm not buying them.
It should be an
This
upgrade.
new feature
should
can
be
be
an upgrade.
accessed via the Nintendo Switch app
What
on
is
smart
this?
devices.
I better see Ocarina of Time
It's a
upgrade
game-specific
right now.
service that's exclusive to
Whoa,
the Switch
look
2
at this.
editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various
Wow.
locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Nobody's gonna
Wait,
use this.
but that's in the game,
Proceed
though.
north.
You just opened the map.
Only the biggest of sweats are gonna use this.
The biggest of swords.
Proceed
Share
north.
your
We got
creations
Seer.
using
We
QR
got
codes and send them to another player.
Look at this.
in their
GPS
game.
voice in Breath of the Wild now.
No Ocarina of Time update, sir? Man, I can only dream, man. I can only dream. Wow,
We hope
look at
these
that.
features will make your adventures even more
A
enjoyable.
man can dream, Trizzy.
I know. Kirby Forgotten
You
Land?
never true. We've never
Kirby
truly
and the
gotten a
Forgotten Land,
real
you'll be able to enjoy
Ocarina of Time
an
Majora's
additional
Mask
story
upgrade.
exclusive to
What do you
the
mean, the
Nintendo Switch
3DS?
2 edition, along with improved graphics.
Again,
What you talking about?
That is not. Okay.
It was remade, sir. Ground up. You cannot.
No.
You cannot discount
that is unacceptable.
Mysterious changes.
You're telling me you do not want to see
We hope you're looking
a
forward to Kirby's
Ocarina
new
of Time updated for a actual console?
I would love that. And people have done
I mean,
that.
if you're fine with it, just stay on the 3DS. We
will
can just
have
leave it
both
there
a
forever. It's
Nintendo
fine.
Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Look at that. This is a Switch title. Prime 4 is a Switch title, and they made a Switch 2 edition. So this is not a...
I like to standard controls.
Oh,
you can
I
use
like
mouse
it.
controls for intuitive gameplay.
Mouse
on Switch 2.
controls.
Yep, it has the mouse.
Oh,
Plus,
snap.
you
This is
can
the first
explore
game?
The immersive world in
4K
4K
60
at
frames?
60 frames per second. Or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120
Quality
frames
mode.
per second. Choose from these
Why
two
skip
modes,
2K?
both of
2K
which
still
support
looks
HDR,
great.
based on your preference and
Oh, yeah,
playstyle.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. Why would they do
Plus,
that? Aren't they going to
Pokemon
show
Legends
Zelda
Arceus,
again?
Because of the
which is
mouse.
scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a
Notice that
Nintendo
they-
Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you
Man,
can
I'm so
enjoy
behind.
an
They did
adventure
not
in
say
Lumio
Metroid
City
Prime
with
4 was
enhanced
coming out with the
resolution
Switch.
and frame rates.
It didn't say it's coming out with... Well, the Switch is coming
The
out
Nintendo Switch
June
2
5th.
edition games you just
Metroid
saw
Prime ain't
are
coming out
available
that
as
soon.
both physical and digital
no.
versions.
Nah, not a
And
launch title.
if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch
Bam.
2 edition
So I'm
by
still writing my
purchasing an upgrade
predictions.
pack.
Again,
What?
purchasing the
We
upgrade
hope you're
pack.
looking forward to
Who's
these
your
Nintendo
source?
Switch 2 edition
Who is your
games.
source?
I've just been
Next,
around
I'd like
for
to introduce a
31
brand
years
new
of
game
Nintendo
featuring mouse
pulling
controls
Nintendo
with the
stuff off.
Joy-Con
Oh
2
my gosh.
controllers. Please take a look.
Oh, snap.
I
What's
might
this?
be the leaker.
Yeah, you might be the
I
leaker.
said this. We're gonna see a new game, new IP, like ARMS did with Switch. That's
What, a DJ? Is this music? Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh. Wow, okay. Wheelchair racing.
what?
Guys, basketball. Oh, snap. Bro, what the heck? Hey, Trizzy, you can't be
all
discriminating,
right.
bro.
This is everyone's new Smash Bros. Character.
This is everyone's new Smash Bros.
Yep. Get ready.
Drag and drive.
You can already see the moves. He's got a dash move. He's gonna throw balls like Piranha Plant. His little spiky ball.
Wait a minute. What's up with the frame rates? What's up with the 120? This is looking like
It's still in development.
this looks like 15 frames. Come on, man. Yo, look at it. You see the motion?
I'm killing all of you in this game. I'm gonna become a pro, whatever this is.
I don't think I'll ever play this game.
What do you mean? Why
What do you
not?
mean? Wait,
Why
you can
wouldn't you
wait
play
for
this?
the ball though. You can wait for the ball though, Wise.
The
Oh, my
flick
goodness.
of the wrist. Yes, it's all about the flick of the
You're
wrist.
telling me a white boy with a cut that you have don't want to go swish with a Switch controller? You tell me right now, you are a liar.
Wise, that was
You go
hype.
dunk.
Wise, did you see how you went up the ramp and dunked on him? Look at this.
Yeah.
Poster.
I saw.
Damn.
No.
That's a
can spin?
poster right there, man.
That's a what's that car
In
soccer
Drag
game?
and
This is a
Drive, you'll
ripoff.
use both Joy-Con
Don't
2
worry, chap.
controllers.
When he shaves off that neck beard and he has the true fade in his full
We hope you're
fashion,
looking
he'll
forward
be
to
in
a
mode
new
for this
twist
game.
on
Don't worry,
3-on-3
chat.
matches
I think
using
Juice
dual
made
mouse
this
controls.
game with the frame rates.
Oh,
Underscore
man.
Juice.
Yo, what's going on, main
I'm
event?
flicking on everybody. I'm flicking on everybody.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo, my bad. The commands aren't on. Oh, Elden Ring.
I could.
Whoa.
This world is in.
If Elden Ring is coming out for the Switch 2, that's pretty impressive because this is a huge game and it's very like.
I already canceled my pre-order.
You canceled your pre-order?
I did not look at any leaks. I swear to God, I did not look at any leaks. I've
Lies,
just been around the block
lies.
enough to know this.
I have no doubt.
Elden Ring.
You will become Elden Lord.
Elden Ring on the Switch.
JK.
This year. And that's a mature game.
Tarnished edition. Is that because
Hey,
of
I'm
his
Greg
tarnished
Kasabin
frame
from
rates?
Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2
Oh,
is coming
Hades
to
2,
Nintendo
this
Switch
game
2.
right here.
Nice.
Our first ever sequel introduces the
Will it have?
Princess of the Dead,
Will it have the
an
DLC?
immortal witch out
I
to
don't know,
vanquish
J
the
Money.
sinister titan of
I said big third-party
the
software
underworld to the ends of
already
the earth.
out, followed by a
Getting to
bunch
know
of other
dozens of
small
characters
third-party
from Greek
titles
myth
that everyone
in a
knows
story
about.
I ain't gonna lie,
I
I
am on fire.
I thought Final Fantasy Remake was gonna be the one because that game.
No.
Why not? What? No.
I'm still waiting for Super
But for
Mario
more about
RPG
Hades
2, man.
later this year.
Right?
Capcom?
Square Enix knows what we want.
Wait a minute. What are we bringing? Street Fighter 6? Street Fighter 6 on the Switch? What?
So you gonna do it, Juice, with the
wow? Let's go.
With the Joy-Cons?
With the Joy-Cons? I don't right. Do the Hadoukens, the
Nah, they
fireball?
definitely gotta have it where you can use both Joy-Cons to 100%.
Uh-oh, Quidditch Championships on the Switch too. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence.
What's
Weapon
this?
safety mechanism
Who
confirmed.
said that?
All operating.
Oh, Airy?
at
Of
normal
course,
that's
levels.
Airy.
Testing data link
You
with
know what?
Spawn.
Just for you, Airy, then I'll hope it'll happen.
Commencing launch.
Alright, what is
Two
this?
long wars where our freedom
Xeno
was
something.
restricted, we will finally be liberated.
They should have put
from
Armored
their
Core
shoes.
6.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new
Arsenal.
equipment, and money. I'm
Yo,
for
Elden
sale,
Ring and Street
you're
Fighter
buying.
6. I'm actually surprised those are coming to the Switch.
Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
This
planet will be ours.
The Trinitas has almost completed a weapon that was created.
I must show
to
this
destroy
stream, my
all
buddy. Oh,
humanity.
snap.
No!
You're welcome in.
Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you.
I'll tear you apart!
What is this? Oh, this game.
children,
Oh,
Bring
yeah,
hope
yeah,
to
yeah.
our lives, don't they?
Yeah, this game was on Steam.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
What's
I'm
this?
super
Oh, Split
excited for
Fiction.
Split Fiction to
Ah.
come to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh,
The game is
that's
all about
awesome.
friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and
That's
Zoe,
big.
who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to
Wow.
you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me
That's a
tell you
big
this.
addition.
If
I
you
like this a
It
lot.
Takes Two,
Has
you're
this
gonna
game
love
come
this
out
one.
yet?
Trust
Looks like Fly will get
I
back
think
as
so.
the Quidditch
Able to play
champion
Split
since it's
Fiction
Very
on the
recently,
Switch
though.
Switch 2.
Underscore
Yeah.
Juicebox Sam.
And that's why I like seeing this, because that means that
We're bringing fans
that
together across the
multiple
world,
companies
both
have
on
had
the pitch
this.
and on the gridiron.
Yeah.
We're excited to announce
No, this
the
is
EA
good
Sports
to.
FC
Yeah, that means the
coming
Switch
to
2 is
Nintendo
holding up.
To hate 'em.
Madden NFL.
Switch
will
2,
also
that
be
means can
arriving
play
on the
more
Nintendo
modern
platform.
games, more like
EA
newer
Sports.
games, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And that's
I
what I'm
like that.
saying. Like, I like seeing that because
Hi,
that
Alan Chu
means
from
that
Avalanche
they've
Software.
been giving out
We are bringing Hogwarts
software,
Legacy to Nintendo
the
Switch
hardware
2.
for a while.
Yes.
Hogwarts
With
Legacy, yo,
enhanced
that's
graphics
big.
and seamless world
This is a
transition.
heavy game too. This is a huge
Maybe
game.
WB will get
immersed in the
some
Wizarding World
money.
like never before.
W to upgrade
And the
their.
new
They need
consoles
it.
On Switch 2, give you
Everyone
even
go
more
buy
ways to
Hogwarts
experience
Legacy on the Switch
adventure.
too, so they can pay to work for working
Discover
servers
the
for
enhanced
Quidditch
magic.
Champions.
They're not gonna
Hogwarts
put money
Legacy
into
launches on the
games,
same
man.
day as Switch 2.
After
Well,
this
I know
one.
they already canceled the DLC just 2 days ago because they had no money. Yes.
Faticus
Go pay them.
Juicicus. I haven't finished the story yet. Oh wait, Hogwarts Legacy on
Already
current
is heck to
Switch.
your Hogwarts Legacy class at this point.
Wait a minute, look,
You
Trizzy
want
said.
enrolled.
Trizzy said that Hogwarts Legacy on current Switch is a rough ride. Oh man.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. But everything is. That's not Nintendo made.
That's why it takes them 4 months after release to get it to the Switch and try to get it, you know, in some kind of function.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from
Ooh.
IO Interactive.
I like this. We've been needing some skater
We're
games
bringing
again.
our flagship title, Hitman World of
wow.
Assassination, to Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2.
I like this.
As the best
Okay, so
assassin
now the
in trade,
Nintendo Switch,
Agent
I don't think
47
it's
does
only gonna
everything
focus
it
on
can
like
to
family-friendly
accomplish his
games.
mission. And how
They're
each
opening
Well,
up
they
now.
didn't at the
progresses
beginning
will
of
vary
Switch
depending
1
on the
either.
player's imagination.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm seeing this more now.
Our ever-expanding game
Like, I mean, I
will
don't know.
release on
Like on the
same
regular
day
Switch,
as
it was like
Switch
more
2.
kiddie games, I feel. Versus
Plus,
The beginning
we
of
are
the Switch
excited to
1
bring
was actually
another
pretty
familiar
mature.
agent to the platform.
what games? I'm trying to think. What's coming to your mind?
They
GoldenEye?
had
What is this?
third party? Well, they had Mario with guns.
James Bond.
Is this 007? Oh, the barrel, yup. What?
They're gonna try and do
Wait, this
GoldenEye
music though?
again.
Yeah.
What is this? An HD remake?
With a mouse? Mouse
with the
usage?
mouse.
Joy-Con mouse usage?
They have to.
World's favorite spy is
Hitman
coming
better
to
have that
Nintendo
too.
Switch 2, so stay
I'm telling you, I actually really like the
007.
whole mouse idea.
Square Enix.
That's huge.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
What's this?
Oh, Fantasia.
Bravely Default
This is,
returns,
Hironobu
remastered in high
Sakaguchi's
definition.
Oh, maybe not.
Is this like a 3DS game? Yeah, this looks
Yeah,
like
it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Brave and Default, yeah.
Oh,
A lot of
Brave
people
and
like
Default.
this though.
Your very own party.
It was the story is actually really
Enjoy
good.
your adventure with upgraded features and advancements.
Is that Bravely
and
Default?
all new minigames.
That's what it looks
with
like.
unique ways to play.
Yeah.
Square.
All right, but Switch. We went from Elden Ring, and we've been slowly coming down on the.
You see?
I'm gonna need some juicy again.
I heard good things about that series though. Don't sleep.
I'm gonna need some juicy graphics again. I need a little bit more hope right now. Oh,
There you go. Ask and you shall receive.
Yo, okay. I mean, again, not the most juiciest of graphics, but I like it.
Yo, a bathroom brawl? Yeah. I heard good things about this series too. I just never played them.
Yeah. They're very consistent with their quality, and there's a lot to do.
Is it like open world type thing, doing missions and stuff?
Yeah, you just,
We'll have more games to show
RPG,
from
but
our
like,
publishing and development partners.
most
But for
Yakuza are
now,
like fighting
we'd like
games,
to show a game being
walking
developed
around,
in
beating people up,
collaboration
doing
with
missions, there's a
Nintendo.
story.
Please take a look.
And then the newer ones are more like an RPG.
I sleep
like
on
you get into like a.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
AAA Studios.
Is this?
What is this? Zelda?
Is this my prediction?
When the Zonai, who descended
Of a
from the
triple
heavens,
of a third party and
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled
Zelda.
on the surface. Their union led to
Another,
a great and prosperous kingdom.
Dynasty Warriors kind of game.
But in time,
That's the new Ganon.
a terrible evil arose.
I didn't expect it to be Zelda.
You see, I knew you were wrong. Let's go. What's
Okay,
this?
I was gonna go 100%, but I did
One which
say
future generations
a third
recall.
party and a big Nintendo IP would combine again.
Is that the same voice actor? That Zelda voice?
Yeah.
Perhaps
Oh.
you truly have traveled back in time.
Back in time?
Okay,
Is this DLC?
This better fill all the plot holes I had complaints of with Tears of the Kingdom. If it does, I will take all the bad things I've taken about.
Whoa! No way! Oh, this is Dynasty. This looks like.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
No, this looks really good for a while. I'm out.
You're out?
Yeah.
There's probably lore in this.
There probably
it's never
is.
canon. It's never canon.
They just said it's the story while she was
it
back
looked
in.
real fire for a second. No, these games are fun if you're into them. I'm not hating. I'm just saying I'm out.
I'm not
Man,
I'm just saying the way Hyrule Warriors. Okay.
we could see how.
I called it Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, you did call it.
A lot of people are gonna love this, and I'm glad for them. So I'm not hating.
I'm more into
I'm
like
not
the
hating.
story
Was
if it
Hyrule
is
Warriors Age of
if it's actually legit.
It's being developed by
It'll have
Koei
some story,
Tecmo
yeah,
Games with support from Nintendo.
Yeah, but they always say that those games aren't canon.
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the
Untold
imprisoning
story. It's untold.
which took place in Hyrule
Untold
long
story
ago.
that didn't happen.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay.
You can
GameCube?
continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Okay.
Nice. GameCube app?
And with Nintendo Switch Online
Come on.
Plus
Okay,
expansion
that's
pack,
good. That's a good start.
you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
What's
Please
this?
take a look at this.
Watch it be extra.
Okay.
Yes.
All the upgrades are
yes. 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 Yes.
What?
Yes.
Nintendo
I
Switch
predict
Online
I got
Plus
something
expansion
right.
Get some GameCube.
I got
Oh.
something right. Yo,
Library
GameCube
exclusive
app?
to
Are you
Nintendo Switch
kidding
2.
me?
Nintendo GameCube, originally released
What games?
in 2001.
I already heard of Sunshine.
Here are the titles that will
Sunshine?
be available at launch.
Skies of
A
Arcadia.
Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come
Can
to
you
life through
rewind
cell
though?
shading.
Can you rewind?
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
I need my
Link set
rewind
sail on
feature.
an adventure across the
Oh
Great
my
Sea.
gosh.
The
Wait a
Legend
minute.
of Zelda,
Does this
The Wind
mean
Waker.
that they're not going to remake it?
Transcending history and the world.
Does this mean they're not going to
It's already been
remake?
remade.
Souls and
It's already been
swords
remade.
They didn't say is the HD. Oh, it's not. It's not going to be the HD version because
It's not
it's the
gonna- no, it's
GameCube.
gonna be the GameCube version.
Different
The
weapon.
HD,
And Link
8K.
from the Legend of Zelda
Yo,
series.
Soul Calibur.
Yo, Soul Calibur 2 is big.
Soul Calibur
Yo, we can
2.
battle. We can battle.
Experience a
F-Zero.
world of white knuckle racing
feel like
at
we need
We
to
all
do
speeds
admit
of
the
over
old Link
2,000
looks better
kilometers per
than
hour.
the new Link.
30 machines
miss
will
Green
put it all
Tunic
on the line
Link.
in death-defying races.
Maybe I can
Featuring the
stream
series'
Wind
first
Waker soon.
machine
I don't know.
customization and story
F-Zero
mode.
back in the
Get
SNES
ready to
days.
experience
That was what's up, man.
F-Zero GX.
4 players.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play
I
together
better see
locally.
Luigi's Mansion, by the way.
I really
Or
hope the
online.
online has improved. Like, I really hope.
Enjoy these classic games with
Big.
clearer image quality and higher
Image
resolution
quality,
than
higher
the original
resol-
releases.
Higher res.
You can also check the controls for each title and
Well, it
customize
obviously
them to
will
your
just because
liking.
it's on a
You can
higher res
custom. You
system.
can map your buttons.
More
That's
titles
big.
will be added in the future.
Sunshine. Oh snap. Luigi's Mansion.
Strikers.
Nintendo GameCube,
Skyward
Nintendo
Arcadia.
Classic,
Coliseum.
the Switch 2 exclusive
Same
game library
day,
coming to
yo.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches
big.
the
Having-
same
having
day
That
as
means
the
we can
hardware
play.
release.
We can play online.
Wait.
Yo, they can do 4
And
swords.
A dedicated
If
controller
they get
designed
Double
after
Dash
the original GameCube
and Mario Party
controller
4
will also
on
be released.
this, that'll
It
be
can
huge.
connect wirelessly and also has a C
What?
button to quickly access
Wow.
game chat.
That's huge.
The Nintendo GameCube controller.
That is dope.
like that.
That is dope. I'm actually excited
exclusively
about
available
that.
for Nintendo Switch Online
Yeah.
members.
A lot of people
Will
love this
also
controller.
be available the same
Yo,
day
Mario
as
Kart
Nintendo
Double
Switch
Dash
2.
and Mario Party 4 with the online
Whether you're familiar
functionality
with
is
the
going to be
games or haven't
huge.
played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo
I think the only
GameCube.
reason Double Dash isn't
Nintendo
coming out
classics.
day one with this is because they need
Of course,
they
you can
need
continue
World
to
to
play
sell.
select
Otherwise, everyone would
games
just go to
from the
Mario Kart
systems
Double
shown
Dash.
here on
That's
Nintendo
goated
Switch
Mario
2.
Kart.
Okay,
Gotta buy that
let's see
GameCube
some more
controller for the
games
full
from
effect.
publishing
You
and
can map
development
the.
partners.
You can map the controllers. So
As long if it could still work with my Smash Bros. Game controller, I'm chilling. Honestly.
you know they didn't mention if the Switch controls is compatible with the Switch 2.
Deltarune? Hey,
What's this?
Deltarune.
I have no idea what this is.
This is the
Oh,
I think
Undertale.
the beginning before Undertale.
A prequel?
Oh, Undertale's parallel story. Okay, so parallel with it.
High five.
Undertale has so much like media, it's ridiculous.
I mean, for good reason though.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining.
I mean, obviously Deltarune isn't as you can't capture that effect again, but I mean, it's still big.
I played it like I did back then.
Like this is a type of game that works just well on the
Randy
Switch.
from
Like
Gearbox.
whether you're console or PC person,
Borderlands
like that's
4,
just the type of
our
game you
upcoming
want.
flagship Borderlands game
Borderlands
will launch on Nintendo
4?
Switch 2.
Whoa.
Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous
And you know you could probably
weapons.
use the
We're still in development, and it's
the mouse,
already the most
you know?
ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made.
Yo, we playing this? Are we playing
will
this?
launch in 2025.
2025 this year.
Switch people rejoice. You
There's
get
more
day
from
one
2K on the
launches.
way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Wait, did he say it come? No, he said it's
We're
still in
releasing
development.
a
It's not coming day
Nintendo
one.
Switch 2 edition.
he said
of
2025.
Sid Meier's
Switch, though.
Civilization 7.
Yeah.
What
In
I
Civ
said is
7,
they're
you'll
finally.
Oh, yeah,
I play with you, bro.
Guide
Oh,
people
snap.
throughout the ages of
Yes,
history.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
I love the series.
With the new mouse controls,
Okay, Civ 7,
players can
cool.
enjoy a more intuitive
Civ
gameplay
7?
experience.
I don't know.
With the mouse
Civ 7
control,
launches on
big.
the same day as Switch 2.
I don't know. I never got
And
into
if you
these type
already
of
own
games.
the Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
version, you can
Yeah, but this is
experience
gonna be
mouse
big for a lot of
controls on
people.
Switch 2
Yeah.
by purchasing the upgrade.
Some people like really play like
And we
Civ
have
games
even
all the
more
time.
news from 2K.
Oh snap! What's this?
Hi, I'm Lionel
Oh,
James,
basketball.
and
This
I'm
is
Ben
basketball.
Bishop. Our
Oh,
final announcement
2K.
for today
Oh
is
no,
that
not basketball.
WWE
WWE.
2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh,
Plus
and
NBA
NBA.
2K
There you
as
go.
well.
All right. Yeah, both.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the
do I get to do the flick with the Joy-Con? Like,
Show us a flick. Show us a flick. How do you shoot the ball?
disabled shooters game?
Nothing but youthful enthusiasm.
How dare you
and a
call them
profound
disabled
lack of
flyers? They're human beings, all right?
They were wheelchairs, and they were not human beings. They were robots.
Jesus.
Okay, for Stranded.
Nailed it.
If they're built like that.
Hook, line, and sinker.
What happened? What's going on here?
Yeah, it's frozen for me too.
Actually, yeah, me too.
Come on, Nintendo. Is this how the Switch Online is gonna be?
Stop the top.
No. It's frozen.
Well, I think that's everything. Let's set
I was getting
sail.
excited. I was like, hey, look at this. A game we can all play together now.
Yeah, that's like a Pirates type game. Nah, man, come on. I'm gonna refresh it.
Not refreshing nothing.
Nothing is working?
Not moving. Yeah, it's got a warning.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Worst direct for biggest
Dodge countless
announcement.
bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
They're gonna have to rewind
You can
though.
expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the
What's
future.
happening? Can we predict what we're hearing right now, okay?
Oh, it's Gungeon. We're having a big announcement right now.
I'm gonna guess this is a farming game.
A farming game?
That's pretty safe. I like it.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Oh,
they're rewinding.
Sick. Okay, so there's just.
But the sound.
Oh wait,
though.
yeah, they did rewind it, but the sound isn't rewound yet.
The sound isn't there. Direct having trouble.
They're not used to going in 4K, you know what I mean?
Go to Nintendo DE. It's there. Wait, DE. Should I refresh?
I don't think so. I don't think the audio is.
The audio is not
Hello,
synced.
my name is Adam Badowski from
Yeah, the audio is not
Red.
synced now.
We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
Nah, you
Cyberpunk
good.
2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks
Nah,
to Nintendo Switch
it's
2,
not
you can
ac-
transport yourself to the city of dreams at home
The
or
sound
on the go.
isn't-
Yeah.
Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover
Okay, well, we can see the rest of the game we heard earlier.
I know. Go
2077
cook and
Ultimate
eat,
Edition comes
power
to
up and
Nintendo
climb.
Switch 2 on launch day.
Come on, Nintendo. You can't be doing this on
こんにち
biggest
は。
directs.
スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂
This is
スイッチ2で
embarrassing.
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイク
Final
イン
Fantasy.
ターグレードを発売
Come on, man.
本作はミッドが
Will they get
脱
part
出までを
3 day
描い
one?
た3部作シリーズの1作目となり20年以上の時を経て再創
That's
作
Final Fantasy 7.
新しい FF7 を体験いただきます
Oh yeah, yeah.
スイッチ2で展
come
開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひメイクシリー
Oh,
ズ
that's part 2.
ぜひ
I don't know why Nintendo isn't
Remake.
refreshing this yet.
Remake.
Oh, the remake is coming out.
Oh, that's it? They just fast
Oh,
forward.
Cyberpunk. Wait, it showed Cyberpunk.
I know. Yeah, look, they're showing these games here. What's
that was
this?
one of the games that we couldn't see what they were talking about.
Hollow Knight, okay. The farming game, there you go.
Good Night Universe. 2 Point Museum 2025. Wild Hearts S. Oh, snap. I heard good things about that game, too. Which brook?
Oh, is the audio back where it needs to be? I think
I
the
think
audio
so.
went back. Okay, which brook? Like Puyo Puyo?
Yo, this game looks dope. The Marvel Cosmic Invasion. That game looks dope.
Yeah, good old beat 'em up.
Yes. Star Wars Outlaws.
Outlaws, okay.
Come on, they have to show something. Wow, so Remake is coming out for the Switch too. That means Rebirth, I'm sure. I see you, Star Games. Yeah, that Marvel game does look dope. Fast Fusion. Oh, what's this? Oh, Shadow.
Okay. I love the art on that.
Oh, this game. June. It's a scary game. Oh my gosh. Fortnite. Come on, that's a given. What about Marvel
Still good to
Rivals? Whoa. Okay, they got arcade archives? Let me find out. Okay, so far for the launch.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah. So far, Mario Kart World seems to be the only,
like real Nintendo, day one.
like day one, yeah. Mario Kart World. There's nothing
I
else?
did say we weren't going to see a lot of first-party IPs.
We've shown a lot of
Fortnite
games
for
so far.
Nintendo Switch 2.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Oh snap, what's this?
Please take a look.
What's this?
From our publishing and developing partners, and they may go into themselves.
Okay. What is
Junkman
this?
Simulator.
Is this a Resident Evil or something?
No.
I give
Looks
you
like some kind of
my blood.
remaster or something. Or
I give you my blood. Yo, these mature
Castlevania?
games.
I give
Oh,
you
Castlevania, maybe.
my life.
Give you my life.
Resident Evil 2.
Turn.
No, not Resident Evil 2,
a
no.
wheel.
They already remade that.
This could be new.
Transport him
Yes, it could be.
to a night of moonlight.
What is that? Okay, a
To
ship? That's a
humanity's very
steering wheel
dusk.
for a ship. Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean? No. That's it? From what? Wait. Bloodborne?
Okay, now I'm awake. What?
What? Wait, what? What is this? J Money, are you watching?
Way. No, this ain't.
Firm? No, this is something totally new.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It's giving me a lot of Elden Ring vibes.
Yeah. Are we getting like an open world Bloodborne kind of thing here, or?
What is this?
I mean, all the aesthetic is there.
Yeah, for real. Like that dark fantasy type setting. Yo, that's the moon. There's the moon.
There you go.
There's
I
the
found the
moon.
way. I found the way.
There's the moon.
Smooth flowers.
Oh, wow. Wise? Is this up your alley? Yo, this creepy...
Yes. I have to say a bit more about it, but so far, yes.
J Money, is this... Oh, wow. Can you summon people?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon.
Not the moon?
The soon to depart.
Flyrus is predicting everything.
Carrier of blood.
Whoa. Oh, that looks great.
I'm pretty wrong on a few things, it would seem.
I am losing my mind. Yo, J Money's going nuts right now. And this is for the Switch too, my friend.
I've been right on the things that they've shown, but they haven't shown a lot of things that I said they would show as well.
Bloodborne Dino Crisis? I don't know.
The moon tears will flow for one.
What is this? Dude is in his PJs. Dude, go to sleep. The Dusk Bloods?
Probably the hardest boss in the game.
Yeah, some dude in his PJs.
The Dusk Bloods, okay.
Yeah.
Definitely new IP.
Are they making this a Switch 2 exclusive?
They showed the logo for Switch 2. They didn't say anything else about it, so...
2026. Available only on Switch.
Okay.
What?
What you just
Third-party
saw is a brand new game
exclusive.
from software.
Wow. They're flexing on this. They
We'll
are
be publishing a
flexing
creator's
on
voice
this, dude.
article
I'm getting a
where the
Switch 2
game's
now,
director,
apparently.
Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more
The
details about
Dust
the game.
Bloods? Wait, you
Please
know
check it
about
out when
that?
it's available.
What's Dust Bloods? I don't know what Dust Bloods is.
That's all from our publishing and
I
development
never played
partners.
Bloodborne. I still have to play it.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today.
Wow.
As well as our publishing and development
They
partners
got me.
who prepared footage for this presentation.
Thank you to the third parties.
In addition to what you saw today,
Oh.
our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
Whoa, what's this? What's this? What is this?
If this is Kid Icarus, I'm gonna be...
Kirby?
Oh, this is Kirby?
This is Kid Icarus. I'm calling the cops on you.
No, that's
Sorry.
Kirby. That's Kirby Star.
I still Sakurai.
Smash Bros is the main character. Kirby is the main character in Smash Bros. What is this?
Okay, it is Kirby.
If I see the logo, oh my gosh.
This can't be a new Smash Bros.
Why not? What do you mean? Come on, Kirby, land already.
If it is. But this is the way a Smash Bros. Trailer would start.
A Kirby 3D title.
Oh wait, is that the race? What is happening here?
A new Kirby game?
That's wild for a new Kirby game.
A new Kirby game. Oh, is this a racer?
Kirby
yeah.
We can't have two racers. We just had Mario Kart World. Kirby Air Ride?
Kirby Air Ride.
Okay. Riders. All right, all right. Okay.
A remastered Kirby Racing.
I said a new Sakurai game that was Kirby or Kid Icarus. I went with Kid Icarus and I'm wrong.
All yours, 2025. Okay, well,
you
I'm
had
not
to be
too
wrong
crazy
about
about that.
something.
Kirby Air
Otherwise,
Ride, which
go.
originally
Kirby
released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
Okay,
We're actually
alright.
looking forward to Kirby Air Riders.
I didn't
directed by
go with Kirby
Masahiro
because we
Sakurai.
had a new Kirby game recently.
Next is our last trailer for today.
Okay, there's a chance. Wait, come
I
on.
said Star Fox or Donkey Kong.
Maybe
I said Star
Mario.
Fox,
Maybe a new
Donkey
Mario.
Kong.
What's this? Pitman?
I see bananas. I see a lot of bananas.
Pikmin.
I think it's
Really?
Pitman. I saw the little. I saw the little alien thing.
Oh, I can say the bananas, yeah. Ingot Isle.
Oh, monkeys.
This, yeah, this.
Dog, if I am right.
Is that
Donkey
DK
Kong.
breaking
Oh
that?
yeah,
That's
I'm
DK.
so right. I can definitely.
How do you know this?
Bro, I am so
How? No way! Impossible. DK?
I said a DK. Dog, it's
How
been
do
too
you
obvious.
know that?
Look at
How
how
do
many
you
Donkey
know
Kong
that?
things they've been doing recently. I was too obvious. A whole theme park dedicated to Donkey Kong. You want to tell me there was not going to be a big Donkey Kong game? I told you, a 3D Donkey Kong or a Star
Wow,
Fox.
yo, that's pretty dope. Dude can break through stuff. Yo,
Are you kidding me?
should I play this game? Should I get this chat?
I'm not gonna lie, this don't look fun though.
Let me see.
I'm not impressed with what I see. I'm kind of, but I don't know. This could be super fun.
He's like a miner now. He's like going underground and
It is the
breaking
new
things.
DK that everyone noticed in the Mario Kart. He looks more like his movie form. Okay.
Oh,
I
the
like
2D?
Get IT as well.
How do you guys
I don't
feel
know
about
how
the
I
look?
like the new DK
Yeah.
though.
How do you like the look? They kind of went with like the movie a little bit, where the eyes
Yeah.
are like closer together. Where's K. Rool?
Has K. Rool been involved in like all the Donkey Kong games?
At least the country ones.
New DK design is awesome.
Okay.
Wow. Bonanza. Okay.
I like the name.
It's not a launch. It's not a launch title. It's coming out like a month later.
Yep.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Bonanza.
With incredible strength,
I don't know how I feel.
smash through enemies,
No?
walls, the
I'm
ground,
not, these games aren't for
and
me.
just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
Oh, it's an underground
More
world.
details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Are you pumped though, Juice?
Thank you for watching so far.
I guess I didn't expect it to be like that.
Yeah.
To recap,
Yeah,
There
I
ain't no
was
party
really
till
hoping
launches
for
on June
3D
1st.
DK, but that wasn't what I was expecting.
There's
finally,
no price
here are the
yet.
hardware
You're
options
right.
that will
There's
be
no
available
price.
at launch.
They haven't said price yet.
We'll release
wait.
Nintendo Switch
Here's
2,
price, baby.
as well as a bundle that includes a
A
digital
bundle?
version of Mario Kart World.
Digital version.
Digital version.
For more
Why can't you just
details,
have the game?
please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit
Oh, there's
longer
gonna be
for
one more
launch.
surprise. They'll definitely say,
We're
"Oh,
very
wait a
much
second."
looking forward to
April
everyone
Fools,
being
one
able
more.
to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
No
Thank
price?
you very much.
They didn't even say the price.
Huh.
I'm gonna guess $750 at least. But the problem is you can't have it more than like a PS4 or PS5 or.
Is this it? Is there gonna? You think there's gonna be something after?
Well, that's it. That was it.
Thank you for watching.
Oh wait, another one tomorrow and the next day.
No, the tree houses, the Nintendo tree houses.
Oh,
that's like their specific spokespeople playing the games that they like showcased, like first looks of things.
Price isn't a launch title. Oh my gosh! Let me see. Something tells me the price isn't gonna be pretty.
I feel like it's gonna be like 400.
I think that's fair. Wow, that's it. Thank you for watching.
That's it.
We live in the future. Yo, what's going on, Blasto? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What is everyone's thoughts for this Switch 2?
It was very
Direct.
Nintendo.
It was very Nintendo. There was a lot of non-Nintendo things though that caught me by surprise.
I'm really happy about all the third-party stuff, and of course, that they're actually getting games at launch now. They don't have to like size them down to the little Nintendo anymore. I think that's important.
You know, the Switch 2 edition of the Zelda games, I thought they were gonna add like extra content, just like how they did with Jamboree, like the Switch 2 edition was gonna add like content, but it just adds like a phone support, like an app or something that you can install or something. Can I join the call real quick if you want? Yeah, sure, J Money. You can join in.
I'll
Go ahead.
say this. I'm gonna go down the kind of the predictions that I had. Okay, so I said Mario Kart 9 will release with it. That came true.
Yes.
A gimmicky game, most likely with the mouse function. That
Juice
came.
is gonna
that was
use the
correct.
mouse to fight in Street
That was
Fighter
the
6.
learn the Nintendo
Juicebox
Switch
Sandy.
2 thing. A family-friendly indie puzzly game will be shown. I think we did see something like that, or am I? Maybe we didn't. I don't remember.
Wait, you said an indie puzzle?
Yeah, I was thinking like something like Snipper Clips, how Snipper Clips came out with Switch. I think we'd see something like that. I guess we didn't fully
Is the
see anything
Undertale
like that.
is the Undertale kind of like I saw like puzzly a little bit? or-
No. I'm
Okay.
thinking like something completely Nintendo style.
Gotcha.
Another first-party title made by Sakurai will be a day one release, not Smash Bros, Kid Icarus, or Kirby. I think they said, what did Kirby Air Riders coming out the day one with it? I don't remember, but
I think that was July.
July.
Mhm.
Okay, so I was semi right on that one. A Sakurai made game. It was Kirby. Metroid Prime 4 will not be a day one title. I was correct. I said a Star Fox and DK related game will be shown, but not day one. So I got
You
the
got
Donkey
the DK,
Kong one
but not the
right.
Star Fox. Oh, yeah.
Well, I meant like one of those would be shown.
Yeah.
So I got Donkey Kong. I'll get into that. I said a Fire Emblem of some sort. That did not happen. I said a big third-party game, and I capitalized big. You can see it right here. I capitalized big.
Don't tell me that
third-party
Kirby.
game.
Don't tell me Kirby is the big one. Is that what you're alluding
No,
to?
I said third-party game. So that'd be Elden
third
Ring.
party. Oh yeah, third party. Yeah, Elden Ring
would be showcased to come out day one and use this direct to showcase the hardware the Switch could use. Multiple other third-party games will be shown off thereafter. That is exactly what happened. We saw Elden Ring, then we saw a whole bunch of things.
Final
after.
Fantasy. Yep.
I said new first-party IP using the mouse function will be announced. That was the guys on the wheelchair basketball thing. I'm gonna say it was that.
You're gonna buy that day one.
A big swing and a miss was Microsoft and Game Pass that didn't come out.
Yeah.
I said a Nintendo and third-party collab using Nintendo IP. If we want to say the Hyrule Warriors,
I don't know, man. I'm kind of excited for that one. I may get that because
no, it looks good. It looks good. I don't know if I would count that as like what I was expecting. I'll take it just for my prediction's sake, but that wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting more something like Mario Rabbit type ordeal. A focus on online multiplayer and shooters. Did they focus a little bit on online multiplayer?
Borderlands
it was
4
definitely different than I thought it would. They did show some shooters. Now. They showcased using the mouse on some of them. I was thinking more of like a better intuitive online system. It just seems like they doubled down on what they've been doing with new features. So I'm not going to count that one because that wasn't what I was going for. Better wireless compatibility. They showed a headset. They showed audio jacks on a Pro Controller, which is huge.
Yeah.
They didn't show like being able to connect Bluetooth headsets to the Switch, so I'm not going to count that one. I said release date June. They said June 5th. So
that's pretty good. Where did you get the June
I was
part?
pretty hidden.
Where did you get the June? That's
like
so random. Where would you get June from? Yeah, go ahead.
Because that's what they've done for like the last 4 consoles have all come out in like June. It was either June or October. I chose June.
Jeez.
So
they did not say pre-orders. When do the pre-orders happen? I was expecting to go and pre-order it today or something.
They said the Nintendo website would come up later today.
Yeah.
So
wait, say that again?
They said the Nintendo website would have more information that comes up later today.
This is the time everyone's watching.
Yeah,
I know.
This is the time. Why would they do that? Yeah.
Final thoughts. I thought they did really good with the third-party stuff. I feel like the Mario Kart world was huge. I was thinking because that was what they started off with, which is what I expected, that we were going to have a major reveal towards the end. I feel like that was a miss. To me, I mean, again, I haven't touched it. I haven't played it. The game could be amazing. I could be wrong.
Wait, which one?
But the Donkey Kong game.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like generic.
I just felt like I wasn't impressed by what I saw with the Donkey Kong game, which I think is kind of sad.
Do you prefer the side scroller type Donkey Kong games?
No. I really wanted a new 3D Donkey Kong game. I've been wanting one for a long time.
It is like Banjo and Kazooie 3. You know what I mean? Like.
I mean, DK64 was essentially Banjo and Kazooie as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like the world itself, the enemies, the way DK looked, and just the mechanics, like the special abilities they showed him having. Just I didn't see it for me to be like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be an experience that I have to try.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it's gonna be a good game. Obviously, I trust Nintendo, but I don't see it. But I'll wait to see more. But I definitely knew we weren't going to see a Smash Bros. A new Mario.
Man.
I think we will see a new Mario this year, though.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not going to see it yet.
Did Odyssey drop with the new Switch or no? Did that come later?
Yes, it came. They showed it off with the new Switch, but it didn't come until like 2 or 3 months after the Switch drop.
That's just so odd to me.
But
like, how do you not?
I think I think holidays. I think new Mario game for the holidays.
You have to drop the new Nintendo console with a new Mario. Like, that is the staple. That is your
Mario Kart
mascot
World.
of your company.
Mario Kart World. Why not drop it off with the highest selling game that you had on the Switch?
Really?
Yes,
that's
Mario
it?
Kart.
Oh.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 was still a top 10 purchase game last year.
Last year? Oh my god.
Mario Kart 8 came out the same year as GTA 5.
Yeah. It outsold GTA 5.
Yeah. It's GTA 5 is the only game it hasn't outsold.
Wow. That is insane. But yes, Trizzy, I have played those games before. And yo, my fault, J Money. I just thought about it now. I can't add you to the call because then it's gonna ruin the webcam feed over here. So if I add you, it's gonna shift everything and it's gonna mess it all up. So my bad, J Money. I can't add you now. But
well, if you uncheck the show non-video participants, then it wouldn't.
Oh, okay. Where's that at?
Like right click, like if you have this all full screen, like right click on your little square, and then you'll see at the bottom of that drop down menu show non-video participants, so you can uncheck that. Then that will move us again. So.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to move anything. So because then it's gonna ruin the camera feed.
If it's already unchecked, then you're actually chilling. But
no, it's checked.
No,
I gotta uncheck.
I think Elden Ring is huge. I don't know how much the Nintendo audience will actually care, but I do think Final Fantasy VII Remake is a big one.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
because that's it uses a lot of power and stuff, so it's showcasing.
Yeah.
From South scene is huge. That's going to get a lot of people to buy the Switch that probably usually don't.
I think EA coming back to Nintendo is going to be big because I think Madden is actually going to be a huge game for like Switch players. Why not? Like if you're on an airplane, you have Madden. That's huge. Honestly, I think that's big.
I just think it's weird people still play Madden.
I don't.
Like it's the same game it was like 20 years ago.
I know, but how are you going to change it? You're not going to be able to change it. You're just going to get updated rosters.
I think there's a lot you could do. I think there's a lot you could do. You could have like 6 different gameplays or ways to play the game. Like you could have classic. You control it, or you could. There's so many things that people could do to innovate.
But there's always new audiences. Like people grow out of games at just as much as people grow into games. You know, I think Madden on the Switch is huge. I think Madden on the Switch is bigger than it being on normal consoles because honestly, you probably wouldn't play a lot of Madden in general. But if you're like on an airplane, you have no Wi-Fi, you have no nothing, you just have your Switch. Madden would be a huge time killer.
This is what I feel like the Switch 2 is like they don't need to innovate too much, right? Yeah, like yes, I know they did the mouse thing, but
which I love.
What I love about the Switch, which I can't do on the other consoles, is that I can take it with me. It's portable and I can put it on the screen if I want to. So, I mean, sure, I think it will do awesome with these sports games and all that stuff because they can play on the go or whatever. They can play anywhere. You know, I hate that, you know, for me to use my PS5 portably, I had to purchase, you know, another device to do that same thing when it's built in on the Switch. So that's, you know, that's pretty awesome. Oh snap, hold up. J Money he has some words. He's calling my phone. So I am going to put him on speaker. And hello, J Money.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear him?
Are the level of am I
You are on speaker. You cannot? Oh, that's
yes.
Gotcha. What do you got? What are your thoughts on the Huh?
I hear him.
Oh, you hear him? Okay.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good. What are your thoughts? Real quick?
Okay, I'm going to go to the first thing that I thought was the most interesting to me.
Okay.
What was it called? The Dusk Bloods is what they called it,
Yeah,
right?
the Dusk Bloods, yep.
The new FromSoft thing. That is very interesting. 2 reasons why.
Is that like an anime or something?
Very close to Bloodborne in the name and in the aesthetic, which people are going to be kind of pissed about.
It is close to the Bloodborne name.
It's exclusive to the Switch 2, which FromSoft has never done before. The only exclusive they ever did was Bloodborne, which was exclusive to the PlayStation.
That's an interesting fact. Yes. It's only done it one time where FromSoft came out with an exclusive game and it was only for Bloodborne on the PS4. So this is the second time that it's only going to be exclusively on the PS2, not PS2, the Switch 2.
Switch 2.
I don't know. I think for these Souls-like fans, that might be their. I gotta buy a Switch 2 now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
that's exactly why they did that. It's just very interesting to me that FromSoft really was like, hey, we're giving you this.
Wow.
And at the time, they're doing Night Rain right now, too. Night Rain isn't even out yet.
And they're working on other projects.
They're making this at the same time, so I'm like, okay, which one? Because Night Rain it definitely is like a side project kind of game.
Yeah.
But this Duskblood thing feels like it's supposed to be a new mainline game. Like, I mean, obviously it looks a lot like Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3 and all that, but
is it possible?
It's an open title, so you would think full game stuff here, right?
I mean, do you think it's in the same universe?
It's gonna be like 200 hours or something.
Do you think it's the same universe as Bloodborne?
It might be.
From what have you seen?
I'd have to go back and look, but there was a lot of. I wouldn't think so, but the aesthetic looked a lot like that dystopian Victorian. Because I was seeing like the cathedral, like big cathedrals and stuff like that. Honestly, when I first saw it before they revealed it, when I was sitting in the chair, I thought it was Lies of P.
Oh, I see. Right, Lies of P. Right. I think did you play that, Wise? The Lies of P game?
No.
Oh no. Okay,
that was some people in the stream. I can't remember exactly who though.
Yeah, I know some people have played that game. But I mean, just for that type of a mature game to come out, like, has there been a Souls-like that came out on any Nintendo console before this? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So this is huge.
No, I don't think.
You're gonna draw in a lot of like adult gamers and stuff like that are into that kind of stuff. Like, and I imagine it being like, you know, difficult and all that. Like, I don't know. Like, that's
it's a big boy system now.
Yeah, yeah, big boy system. There you go. It's not for the weak. So, yeah, man. No, that's pretty. So, is that the game that you're most hype about from this whole direct?
Yeah.
And let me ask you.
I didn't at the beginning. I didn't watch like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Now, is that game alone, J Money, and I'm asking you, is it worth getting the console for? Are you convinced that you would get it?
Don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know yet?
See, they didn't really. I don't think we're gonna find out about this until we actually like get our hands on it and see it. The online has to be vastly improved.
Gotcha.
Has to be vastly improved.
All right. Do you have any other thoughts before I let you go real quick?
7 Remake being on the Switch was expected, but welcome.
I thought it was gonna be Rebirth, but I mean, I guess they put Remake in there.
Do both.
Huh?
I mean, we only got a really quick thing of it, but
yeah.
I would assume they would do both.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Pretty interesting. All right, man. Thank you for the call.
Yeah, that dust thing got me. I was like, what? Because I was thinking it was Night Rain, because Night Rain is the game we know that's happening right now. Okay, it might be Night Rain, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait a minute. This cannot be Night Rain. This is way too big.
Yeah.
Way too much stuff here.
That's cool. But then for okay, so like these bigger games, like how many gigabytes, like, you know what I'm saying, for the console to have only 256, like a game that big,
really?
like how many?
It was only 256.
Huh?
Did they say it was only 256?
Yes, when you buy the console, it's gonna be 256 gigabytes. So like a Soul-likes game, what is that?
I'm gonna
like?
look and tell you how many gigs Elden Ring is right now.
Well, you can put it in chat. But
Elden Ring is 81.57 gigs.
Yeah, there you go. 81. Wow, so almost almost half.
I think that is with Erdtree though. Shadow of
with the
Erdtree.
DLC. Right.
So, but still, that's insane.
I got all these SD cards.
That's 147.
None of them work on the Switch too.
Yeah, you need a SD Express card. There's Nintendo for you. All right, cool. All right, J Money, let me let you go. Thank you for the call. All right, man. See ya.
Still trying to sell memory cards in 2025.
I will say, even though Dust Bloods may not appeal to a bunch of people, I mean, it would appeal to someone like me, but I do think it's big that someone like From Software is going to drop something exclusive on Nintendo, and I don't think that'll be the last we see something like that. So I think Nintendo's trying to swing a little bit on third-party exclusives.
Wow. So what about you, Wise? What are you most impressed with this presentation, sir?
I think what this shows, like, even though, like, yeah, we didn't get, not everybody got everything they wanted from day one, but I think this shows that the life of the Switch 2 will make it worth getting. Even if it doesn't have a ton of games right in the beginning, they're doing third-party stuff, they're going to get exclusives. So, I mean, it's a worthwhile system if you're not a Nintendo guy now. You know what I mean? If you're a Nintendo guy before, it's still worth it, which they already have a huge market, but they just opened it up to a lot of other people. So, Nintendo's gonna make more money. I mean, maybe buy Nintendo stock.
Yeah, buy Nintendo stock.
Probably too late now. Probably should have bought it like a month or two ago.
Man.
So
yeah, I mean, I guess I'm still, maybe I gotta wait a little longer, but I do, like I said, I wanted to get 2 games. I'm struggling on my second game. I don't know what would my second game be. but
I think Jay Money knows what the second game is.
Yeah,
I agree with them.
No, you agree with them, man.
Wind Waker on your online expansion is your second game.
That's what I was excited about. I was really excited about the GameCube app. That's pretty dope. I just wonder how high they can go. Like I don't know. Like in the future, are they gonna add the next one? Like, are they gonna have Wii app, or is they gonna have a Wii U app? I mean, I don't know. But I'm pretty excited for the GameCube app. There's a lot of GameCube games that because GameCube games now, they're expensive. I don't know if you tried to did a search and stuff, but they increased in price, like the Nintendo GameCube games. So like it's getting difficult to own these games. And it's kind of dope that we have an option. I like that you can map your buttons however you want. That's kind of like, you know, emulation type stuff where you can map whatever button to whatever. So I kind of like that accessibility and stuff. I feel like all games should be like that. Like, why do we have to be stuck with you know, a button configuration? You know, I feel like we should have the freedom to play how we want. You know, button wise, but whatever, that's another topic. But but yeah, man, I don't know.
Get Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition, you know, for your second game.
I mean,
you could get Dare on Jamboree.
I don't own Jamboree, but I have Breath of the Wild on the Switch, so all I gotta do is just, I guess, install it on my wait a minute,
that was good.
Did they say anything about like enhanced Switch games? Like, I know they said compatible Switch games, but are all the games getting like more res or, you know, an upgrade of some sort?
If you buy the upgrade pack.
Yeah, if you buy the upgrade pack.
You can buy an upgrade pack, which I'm curious how much that'll be. If it's like $2, then that's like, okay, cool, we could chill with that. But if it's like $20,
$2,
I'll be like,
what's $2 in Nintendo? I don't think a Nintendo sticker is $2. I think that's like $5.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know.
Your upgrade is 120 FPS in handheld mode.
Yo,
that is correct. Only specific games have the upgrades.
Yo, what's going on, Dark Link? Yo, thank you for the super chat. Wait a minute, glad to see it's up for talk. Me and Merc just made a video too. Oh snap! Nice. Yo, my bad that the shout out command did not work for whatever reason. Let me go ahead and just do this real quick. Yo, there's his channel right here. He's at 400 subs. Yo, let's go. What?
Blame Nintendo, man. Nintendo said no shouting.
You just made 400 subs, bro. I'm looking at it right here. Look at this. Dark Link's Gaming, big on Zelda. Go ahead and explore just a little bit. Oh, It Takes Two? All right, I see you. Nice, man. Go ahead and check his channel out. Not needed. Nah, man, it's all good, man. Thank you for that. What are your thoughts, Dark Link, on the Nintendo's Direct that we just witnessed right now? Are you excited? Are you buying the console? I want to pre-order it. I'm kind of sold on it. I'm not big on the whole camera thing and all that stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do all that. But I like the fact that you can see.
What did y'all think?
You know that feature, that chat feature. Are we calling it the chat feature? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think
the
that's
communication button.
Yeah, the communication button or the chat button. I don't know if they. I don't know what they're calling it, but I think that's kind of cool.
Nintendo Discord.
Yeah, Nintendo Discord, exactly. I like that you can do the game shares and stuff, and you can either see the camera.
I will find a wacky stream reason to use it, and that is about it, just to make fun of it.
If they can get that to work, it's an easy way to get all your friends on the stream with you.
True.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's true.
Now,
that is true.
That is true.
I mean?
Like for Mario Party and stuff, like that would actually be kind of a huge thing for like Mario Party stuff, streaming wise. If the FPS of all of that doesn't actually, is better than it's showcased, I will say that. That would be nice. Then it would actually work.
Yo, what's going on in Blasto? Yeah, go ahead.
It looks like I don't have to buy a camera anymore because I can just use the Switch 2 one.
Yeah, at 15 FPS, sure, enjoy that.
Maybe.
Well, let me ask you, Juice. I mean, now you saw Mario Kart World.
Yes.
I mean, how do you feel about what you learned about that game. Obviously, it's very different.
It is very different. I'm excited for it. I hope K. Rool is one of the drivers, but I think I'm sold with it. I'm excited for it. I think I know I want to pre-order it. I do want to get it. I like the fact that it's an open world type thing where you can like drive and stuff like that anywhere, like free roam and all that stuff. I think that's cool. That's a cool concept.
Kind of like one of the last Need for Speed games.
Yeah, like the Need for Speed games. Also, the way how they can change their outfits when you get abilities and power-ups and all that stuff. I think that was kind of neat, kind of cool. A nice touch, you know what I'm saying? And I think they got that like from the movie, right? Because remember Princess Peach like turned into like, you know, she got this whole outfit to race and stuff with the motorcycle.
That was actually from Odyssey. She had different costumes in Odyssey.
Oh, in
the
Odyssey.
The biker outfit was in Mario Kart Wii.
Let me see. That communication feature is only level 1. We gotta wait till it gets more EXP, more experience. I don't know. I mean, the way how they showcased it with the lower frame rates. I mean, yeah, that can be. I feel like we could just do a Discord thing, like, and I think the frame rates that does 30, and it looks a lot smoother than what they showcased.
Well, I have a question on that because you saw. Most of it looked like crap, but there was one time that it was really good. I wonder if you have it on the like in the dock, if that fixes the frame rate of a lot of that
That's
stuff.
right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because the resolution can go up. Mm.
Yeah. Oh, and it has more power.
Okay.
I mean, that dock should be half the power.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, but they had it on the dock, right?
Oh, did they?
On some frames, and then some frames they had it in handheld. When they first showed it, it was in handheld. And
Oh,
that
was it? Oh, okay.
Rough looking.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking about the camera?
No.
Yeah,
the
there's one that.
the
Well,
game
the
chat.
screen share and the camera.
Yeah, both.
Oh yeah. But they did show the camera on the dock at one point.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
They did.
but it seemed like a quick spot, and it looked better. So they need to give more information.
Yeah, depending on how good it looks, then I don't have to buy myself a camera.
You don't have to buy yourself a camera. All right. Well, what are your thoughts, Nimblasto? What do you think? Are you
Day
impressed?
one instant buy. Day one.
Tell us why.
So I was not. So I was expecting 4K, but not 4K 120 FPS. That is insane.
I was shocked about that. I ain't gonna lie.
It's probably going to be like 1080p 120 FPS. I don't think 4K 120 FPS at the same time will be.
Yeah, they said 4K 60.
Yeah, but 4K 60 is still really good.
Yes, it's
I
very
might have
good.
to buy myself. I might have to buy myself a 4K monitor, dude.
to enjoy that.
But yeah, we got Mario Kart World, which looks insane. We have 3D Donkey Kong is finally back. Kirby Air Ride got a sequel. GameCube NSO exists. Like I'm insanely happy.
The GameCube app, I'm excited about that. And is that GameCube app gonna work on the normal Switch, or is that just a Switch 2?
No, they said only on Switch 2.
Only on Switch 2? Yeah.
And some Switch 1 games are getting enhanced versions, which is insane.
Yeah.
And
Jamboree.
And some are even getting DLC, like Forgotten Land. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm actually so happy.
My biggest concern is battery life and the price. 2 things, and the pre-order date. Like, they didn't say any of those things.
How big is the battery in the Switch? Like 5,000, 10,000 milliamp?
You know, that's a good question.
They didn't go over those specs.
They did not. Oh, because you have to buy the tour to know those specs.
Yeah.
To go deep into the circuit boards.
You gotta buy the game, yeah.
You gotta not only buy the console before you even, want to know. You have to buy it and commit and buy the console. Then
definitely the wildest. Okay, out of left field Nintendo type things that might take the cake. Not even for innovation reasons, just like what is the thought process behind this?
I just found something crazy in Mario Kart World. I'm gonna share it in the VC chat.
Oh man!
So the characters you can play, like there's so many just weird characters you can play. Like we saw the cow.
Yeah, the cow. Yeah, we saw that.
I found a new one. I'm gonna share it in the VC chat. All right, it's.
I don't know if I can click it.
You can play as this thing, which looks really weird.
That's the crab from the old
Yeah, you can be the
Mario
crab.
arcades.
Oh, I see. Nice. Oh, they're bringing characters
From the Bell
back.
block.
You can be the crab. I think they're called. They're shell creepers of the Koopas in that game. I forgot what the crabs are called.
I just wonder with 24 cars, like how big is this cast gonna be? Like
maybe it'll be like maybe like Smash Bros, where you can get like all kinds of characters that they drop every quarter.
If they're going to have a cow and a crab, I bet it's going to be ginormous.
Yeah, that's what I think.
You know what's interesting, Juice, and tell me what you think about this. That I noticed they did not showcase, and this is something that all the previous Mario Karts have been big on recently. They did not showcase any previous tracks coming back.
You're right.
No, actually,
Not saying that they won't, but just obviously
You're
they're
right.
very focused on one aspect of this game and making it that itself a full package, which may mean if there is any DLC, it would be an expansion to that current world. Now, one thing that I'm curious about is, do the tracks connect? Because it looked like there are ways to just do one big joyride around the whole thing without actually leaving the road. Now, obviously, they gave you ways to leave the road. I'm going to be interested how that works, because obviously Mario Kart in the past has always made a big deal. It slows you down when you're off the road, but they just saw you driving on the grass kind of willy-nilly. So I'm curious how that will be, but just in general, Juice, I mean, do you like that they're taking a full breakaway? Like, it's not even like a gimmick thing anymore with Mario Kart. It's just like a full blown, we're just going a whole different direction from the norm.
I feel like if they, like I just really hope that they don't like saturate with so many different modes, because I mean, think about it. It's an open world, so if they add a new track, that means they're gonna have to add extra world, right? They're gonna have to expand the world itself. So I think it makes sense to me that it's gonna be all new stuff because it's fitting into this world now. So
I found old stuff.
Huh?
I so one of the songs that were added was Toad's Factory from Mario Kart Wii, and I also saw a snippet of Airship Fortress from Mario Kart DS.
Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be interesting, but I just hope it's not like, oh, you know, play the classic Mario Kart way. Like, there's no world, it's just the track itself and that's it. Like, you know, or you can play the world version, or like I just hope that is not too many modes like that, because then it's gonna like separate sort of the community. Like, oh, you know, oh, you don't like to play the world, but you like to play this, or you don't, you know. So I mean, I don't know. So
I found something
I'm curious why they didn't call it Mario Kart Kingdom and just say it's the Mushroom
you're
Kingdom.
right. Well, it may be more than the Mushroom Kingdom, though, right? It's not only.
You could have some features like the original Mario World for SNES, like in order to get to the next zone or in order to unlock certain tracks, you got to find like the P block.
That, you know what, that is true. World is a consistent title in Mario games, so you know, like good point wise.
Yeah,
I'm glad you had one today.
That wasn't my point, but dude, you are terrible at listening, man. That's like
no, you said but you said
something, you're like.
Well, you said Super Mario World. I mean, it is part of the point, whether you realize it or not. I mean,
yeah, I suppose
it is consistent.
I'm still gonna give you crap anyways.
So, I saw a tweet that says Mario Kart World will be $80.
80, but they're gonna up the price. You see, they didn't discuss anything.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is for sure because, well, they didn't reveal it, of course. But I saw a tweet which I sent in the VC chat that says it's going to be 80. I really hope that's not true.
It better not.
Well, Fly.
Deliverance is a 160-hour game. That was $60.
Yeah, man, it's
$60 for probably game of the year.
And mind you, these PS5 games, and you know, they're higher graphics and all that stuff, and they're bigger games than the Nintendo, I'm sure it's gonna be. So it doesn't make sense if they go above that. Like, I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I would just, if I were Nintendo fans, I'd start the campaign like, what do you need money? Are you broke? Like
who knows? Who knows?
My God.
What's your prediction, Fly, on the prices, and what do you think? You've been pretty good.
I found the price. I think there's so I found a screenshot and it looks like it's from like the official like website. So the Switch 2 is going to be $450 and the one that bundles Mario Kart World is going to be $500.
If that's true, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
This is a suggested retail price, so it may change, but it's what they're speculating. It's what they're speculating.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. They need to chill on that because, I mean, the reality is like, yeah, they do spend more on video games nowadays. But this is Mario Kart. This isn't, you know, some. Let's be real. Nintendo hasn't been AAA for a long time. Like, they've been like AA. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, now they have a AAA system. I still don't see that as a premier AAA game. Like, and it's gonna sell like crazy. Why you gotta be greedy about it? $60. There you go.
I feel like
now. Well, I mean, the same reason why GTA 6 is flirting with the idea of selling itself for $80, but only putting it 100-hour limit on the game and saying if you want another 100 hours, you need to pay an extra 20.
Yeah,
because they
then
said
don't buy GTA. Don't.
Well,
like,
no, and that's fine.
dumb.
That's fine. But you know what Rockstar is saying is that you buy GTA once, and it shares on multiple computer systems, whatever. You can mod the heck out of it. And they said there's people that's played thousands of hours for it. They say you should pay for what you're going to.
Hour limit. Sorry, go ahead.
You should pay for how much you put into it, and Rockstar says that they're losing money because of how much people play GTA 5 or something like that. So again, like I said, Mario Kart 8 came out the same year as GTA 5 and has almost stayed on pace with it, and people play it a lot.
These gaming companies.
So you have to ask yourself. Yes, they are. At the same time, you have to ask yourself. Listen. I'm with you. Like, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Well, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
No, I know you're not. You know me. With me and you, we love to be
we do the same thing. Yeah, we like to dig into each other.
Yeah. So like, oh, absolutely. Any day, anytime. You tell me when, I'll dig. Anyways, obviously, they're
telling my wife.
If they're Mario Kart in that situation, you're saying like, I don't know if it's going to be the standard Nintendo price of games. Now, PlayStation upped it from $60 to $70. So this is saying $80, which I don't believe. I really don't believe it's going to be $80. But there is definitely them saying like, okay, like we're going to put out the price for what we think that this is actually worth and how much time you're going to put into it, because this was our highest selling game for the last 8 years, however long the Switch has been out.
Wait a minute.
Who knows? Maybe
Trizzy, hold on. Trizzy has a point here. Being that Mario Kart is so popular, and Tears of the Kingdom was $70. Let's not forget that.
And they did say they were going to higher the price on it because of the experience you would get with it.
Like Tears of the Kingdom, I think that is the highest Nintendo game, right?
Tears of the Kingdom is a huge game, though. Like, let's be real. Tears of the Kingdom usually takes on an average, what, like 60 to 80 hours? That's $1 an hour for entertainment. I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
Also, I think, who knows, maybe the tweet I found was...
As someone who thinks that game was terrible.
From a Canadian.
Say that again?
That maybe the one like that I saw from like the tweet that was going to be 80, who knows, maybe it could have been Canadian and it's like $10 more there or something.
Well, what's the symbol? I mean, was it a dollar sign or was it a...
It's a dollar sign on it.
Yeah, so now that's American dollars, yeah. If it's Canadian...
Well, it could be Canadian dollars too.
Yeah,
that's the same sign, don't they?
I think. They do.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought that it was a different symbol.
And regarding Deltarune, so Deltarune is now going to cost $25, but the next chapters are going to be for free.
Also, it's like a buy once and then you're good?
Yeah, I think, 3 and 4. Well, it says here that Deltarune will cost $24.99 in North America. The price in other regions will be roughly equivalent to this, and then for future chapters, they'll be for free. That's what Toby Fox said in a thing.
Oh, so this is still speculation. This is not what Nintendo posted.
Yeah, but that was Toby Fox, the creator of Deltarune.
Oh, okay, that was the creator of Deltarune. Gotcha.
That would be the only other person who would truly know, at least in that situation.
There was some cool indie games that they showed, and I didn't get the name of it. I have to go back and look. But there was like this, it looked like a samurai, like slicing, and I love the artwork, how it looked. It's kind of like when they showed like those games, like when they showed Marvel, the Invasion game or whatever, like it was showing a whole bunch of games back to back. There was this one that looked interesting, and I would have to go back and check it out. But I don't know. So hopefully, do you think they're going to reveal more like titles and stuff like that? Like before,
probably in future directs.
Like before it drops.
Yeah,
Before it
I think
drops.
they will like within the month to get people really hyped. Like especially if like pre-order sales aren't what they thought they'd be, or why wouldn't you drop more titles within the month of launch?
Well, the Switch, first off, the Switch didn't come out with a lot. Didn't the first one only come out with 4 games available? Actually, I was supposed to be 4, but it only became 3 because Snipper Clips got delayed. But it only had 3. Now they actually have a few more than the original one, and they still have the excuse of you can get all the original Switch games. So all the people that didn't get the original Switch, but now see like an Elden Ring and a Final Fantasy VII remake, can get a Switch 2, and they would still have a whole bunch of new games to go with. So like there's still some, wording there you could use for it. But I'm actually curious, like, as we speculate all these prices, I think it's gonna be 400. Someone said 449.99, so basically 450. Like, what would y'all say is like where you would definitely pre-order it and where you'd start to go, you know what? I don't know if it's that much.
I don't care how much it is. I'm pre-ordering. I don't care how much it is.
if it's over 400, I might skip. If it's over 400, I might skip.
Are you talking about just for the console?
Just for the console.
Yeah, okay. If it's just for the console,
I don't think it's worth over 400. What I just saw.
For me, it has to be in the 400s. If it's like 500 and something, then I may have to not do it. Just for the console alone. Yeah.
Like people joke about like, the PC Master Race people being like, "Oh, we have such a beefier thing than a PlayStation," and it's like, but we pay so much more than
you pay
what a PlayStation is.
More.
Yeah, I can for less than 400 make a stronger PC than what I just saw. So,
but
if it's over 400, I
it's
think it's not worth it.
It's about the games. It's about
no, it's not.
I've seen those videos though where they're like, "We're gonna make a more powerful PC, but you have no controller, you have no keyboard, no mouse, no screen, no peripherals, like no headphones." Like
you could still probably get relatively decent peripherals and make a PC for 400. And then you would still get Apex, Fortnite, Valorant,
just plain Mario Kart World
and a whole bunch of other games for free. I could name,
Oh, Patty is sold. I'm getting it either way. I'll just play. You see, everyone is saying Mario Kart World. They're not saying other games. Like I feel like
which is crazy.
That's all that they really showed for day one, isn't it?
I don't think they wanted anything else for day one.
We got Donkey Kong. Oh, from day one.
I mean, but that's not day one.
That was like 7/17. It's like a month after.
Day one, they actually revealed a lot of third-party stuff for day one.
Man,
like Deltarune is also coming day one.
Yeah, I maybe when it gets close,
they're not.
Yeah,
trust me, they're not coming with the slaps in the middle of summer. They're going to come with that during holiday.
Holiday,
I think it's possible we'll see another direct that could showcase other games, but I personally doubt it because we're going to get the World Tour. Or the Mario Kart Tour Directs, the special one, in 15 days from now.
You see,
and then they still said that they were going to have more announcements for the normal Switch. I think it's more likely you're going to see an announcement for the normal Switch that may have a special reveal at the very end of it for the Switch 2. But I don't see a special Switch 2 game showcase because they didn't do that for the Switch either. They did a special Tears of the Kingdom Direct, and that was all we got.
So everything they announced,
the Wild Direct, and that was all we got.
Everything. I mean, I feel like now everything that they announce for the regular Switch should somehow be like relatable to the Switch 2. Like, this game can also be played here, or this game ought to have this, Switch 2 edition. Like, I feel like here on out, if they're gonna do anything new with the Switch, it has to be somewhat compatible or relatable to the Switch 2 in one way, shape, or form. Let me see. Eek 400 plus is debatable. Oh snap! We didn't hit everything. What's left?
When do you guys think the first Zelda comes?
No time soon.
2 years?
More.
Does that Zelda game count? Does that Zelda game count?
That Zelda game. No. When's the next main? Let me. You're right. Let me correct this.
Yeah.
They already said they're switching engines. Zelda. They've already said that they're switching engines for the next mainline Zelda. So, like, if it took them 6 years in between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom using the same engine with almost all the same exact
with the same
assets. Now they're going to a new engine. It's definitely not going to be within the. No, we're
I mean, you
talking
got a point.
I think
5.
most of that time was to
maybe.
get it to work on the Switch, though. To fit all that to work on the Switch.
I don't think we'll see a Zelda till the end of the Switch 2 lifespan. I think it's about 7 or 8 years from now.
I mean, think of
I'd say 5, probably like 5 at least.
I mean,
okay,
right.
hold on. When did
I just don't want to hear that.
yeah, I know. When did the Tears of the Kingdom come out? Because that was
May 13th, 2023.
23.
Mm-hmm.
So how many years has that been? Because in theory,
it's been
almost 2 years.
Technically, that title is the first mainline Switch Zelda game, not Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild came out on the Wii U as well.
Wii U.
So like
Wii U and Switch.
Yeah, and Switch, but it's not like solely on. Like it's not a. I don't know.
It was.
I get what you're saying.
It was a Twilight Princess situation.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
And then the Wii, and then the Wii also got Skyward Sword in 2011.
Oh yeah, the Wii. Yeah, you see, so the Skyward Sword, that would be the Wii's like.
And the Wii U had no games.
Yeah, the Wii U had no games.
You're right. That's scary. That is scary.
Like play your Netflix and stuff.
It did have Breath of the Wild, but they delayed it so that it also releases on the Switch because they finished it right before the Switch came out. So,
man, let me see.
I will say this. I think you see. Okay, so the 64 got 2 Zeldas. The GameCube technically got 2 Zeldas because I still think Twilight Princess is more a GameCube game than a Wii game.
Yeah, I also agree.
And they got Wind Waker. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we all Wind Waker. Zeldas.
Well, Skyward Sword was just bad. And then I know I'm on the other side of it. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdoms. Skyward Sword can only be worse than them because it was that bad, but I still think those two were almost as bad as Skyward Sword. But you know, I think they're going to switch things up, and it'll be a while. And I don't think they're going to do. I think they'll keep it open world, but not do the same thing. I don't think they're going to go back to a classic Zelda. So therefore, I think it's going to be way later in the Switch 2's lifespan that we'll see a major Zelda game.
That's the cheat code, though. Go back to a classic format like Ocarina of Time, where you just have the dungeons, so they can get it out quicker.
But that's where I'm about to go to. I think it's way more likely we'll see an HD remake of Ocarina of Time. Or
would that count? Would that count as a mainline Zelda game for the Switch 2?
No.
I don't think so. As much as
but it's remade. It's remade for the console, like graphics and all that.
If they did like a Final Fantasy VII kind of remake style, then yeah, I'd consider it a new game. But...
Exactly. Yeah, like Final Fantasy VII, how they updated the graphics and all that.
And added a bunch of storyline and gameplay.
Yeah, I know, right? Let me see. $449 for the Switch 2, $499. Where did you say?
Nintendo doesn't have to come with a Zelda slap because now they have Metroid, which is something they were supposed to have all during the Switch, but didn't happen. So now they got Metroid Prime 4. That's they're gonna find a way to put that around the same time with a major Mario 3D game. We got Odyssey within like the first year of the Switch. We have had nothing since. So they've obviously had to be cooking something, and it's Nintendo. So they're going to come out with a major Mario game. They do at least one every system.
Yes, they have to. What in the world? They have to. It's their mascot.
I think we'll see that later this year. So Metroid Prime 4, Mike, I think it's either going to come... We're going to get the DK game. We're going to get the Mario game. We'll get Metroid Prime 4. All right, they've already have the Kirby game coming out. So they've already got some slaps under their belt that they're going to give with us. I still believe a Star Fox. I'm going to just be
you gotta believe.
I'm going to die on that we're going to get at least one new major Star Fox before they call that whole thing over with.
Wow.
I just can't believe they're going to let Zero be the end of it and let it die like that.
Star Fox Zero Switch 2 port.
I will definitely never buy a Switch if that's the case. I think right now my Switch 2 seller is a good Star Fox. At this point, I have no reason to buy the Switch.
Really?
I will not be pre-ordering at this current.
You will not. Okay, you won't be pre-ordering.
I will have FOMO for Mario Kart World because it does look really good.
It does look,
but I can't justify possibly 400 plus for that.
So Star Games said $499 for the Switch 2. I'm sorry, $449 for the Switch 2, $499 for the bundle of Mario Kart World. I just saw it posted. Where did you see that posted at? It's all over IGN. World Star Gaming.
If it's 600 wise, I will definitely. There will be no chance I ever buy it.
Dude, I don't see how it's under
600. Okay, 600.
I mean, they still think Mario Kart back for the Switch is worth $60 still.
Wait a minute, they just said $499 for the bundle.
They've universally been good at selling consoles for lower prices. They're not going to sell it for a PS5 price.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it can't be PS. No, it can't be. No way.
They have always been huge on having the. They're not switching that up. No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna Google it.
I could see them pushing up to 500, but the Switch was 250. Let's remember that the Switch itself was 250 on release.
Really?
What?
No,
yes.
No, it was not.
It was like 500.
It was 300. It was 300. It was 300.
Not 250. That's way too low. What did you see it in
My
the
pre-order
marketplace?
was $249.99.
Facebook Marketplace.
My pre-order was $249.99. Maybe y'all got it with the Mario Kart bundle. And that's what's going to get y'all again?
Nah, you bought an accessories pack.
I did not get Mario Kart.
You just got
I did not
power
get Mario
cords.
Kart.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
it says
here. It says here that the Switch's launch price at whenever it was new was 300 in 2017. That's what it says.
300.
I paid $250 for mine.
I don't know where you got it from.
I got GameStop. I was a day one pre-order.
You got the Nintendo Stitch, not the Switch.
I actually found something pretty interesting. So it says, it launched at 300, but nowadays $300 is worth 400.
Oh well, I mean, how much is the OLED? That is the highest.
The OLED is currently 350.
350. Okay. Okay, so the Switch 2 is only $50 more than the OLED. According to excuse me, $100 more because it's $449. That's what they're saying,
Which
right?
is actually pretty insane.
In
a good way.
So the Switch 2.
That's just a Switch, no bundle, no Mario Kart bundle.
The Mario Kart bundle.
$449?
I'm reading. They're saying $499 for the bundle. So that's with the game. That means that's a $50 game. That's not bad. That's not bad for a game
with the bundle.
With the bundle, yes.
Oh, yeah. Also, I heard that digital games are going to be cheaper than physical.
That's too much for you, Fly? $499 with the game.
Because here's the thing. Okay, sure, it's a more powerful system. The technology gimmick that they're adding to it to justify the whole Switch 2 in general, outside of just updating the technology, is the mouse function. While I think that's really, really cool, and I love it, and I love what they showed and its potential, they didn't show me anything on that trailer to make me go, I can't wait to use it yet.
On Prime 4, they did. They showed it.
Okay, you know what? Actually, that is fair.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I have never played the other three. I played Metroid Prime Hunters, though.
I played Prime 1. I didn't play 2 and 3.
I've never played any Metroid Primes.
I have beef with Metroid Prime. Like, we need 2 and 3 on the Switch. Like, where is 2 and 3? Like, I have
they said they had Prime Trilogy, and that for reason I think it didn't come out because of Metroid Prime 4's situation. I think they will drop it before Metroid Prime 4 comes out.
Really? That's your prediction?
I could see that being announced. I could see that being announced as a launch title.
If they do
Metroid
that,
Prime Trilogy.
if they do that, I will start that playthrough because I'm waiting for 2 and 3 to be available on the Switch because I'm not gonna play that on the Wii like 2 and 3. I want to play the remake on the Switch and then play 2 and 3 on the Switch and then play 4. Like, I would play the series if
2 and 3 didn't come out on the GameCube.
I think 2 came out.
3
on the
came
GameCube.
out on the Wii.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, come on, man. Why are they skipping? Like, why are they skipping 2 and 3? I don't know. I feel like the Switch 2 is worth it. Let me see. I skipped OLED. I didn't think it was worth it. Yeah, I didn't get no OLED. I guess because I'm a Mario Nintendo fan. I just threw my money. Oh, I see. Yeah. So
who all in chat's buying it day one?
Yes, who's buying it day one? I am. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. So now here's the question though. For hold on, for us that have a PS5, a modern console, current gen console, and a Switch 2, if you have the same game that's coming out on both consoles, which one are you buying it for? Are you buying it for the Switch 2, or are you buying it for the PS5? If you have the same game,
side by side,
huh?
I'd have to see the hardware side by side.
You would like to see the hardware, but you can play 4K, 60 frames on the Switch 2.
Yeah,
so like,
but it's hard to tell. Like, is it going to run better on PlayStation? Which system was it made for? Which one was it ported for? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of that stuff really matters.
I feel like I'm gonna probably struggle a little bit, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the Asus ROG Ally, which is like their version of a Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right, that has 7 inches, which I think the Switch says what, 7.2 inches?
7.9. It was almost 8. It's almost 8.
Was it 7.9? Okay,
Yes.
Actually, then that is a pretty decent difference here.
It's a bigger screen.
120 FPS.
Okay.
Touchscreen capabilities, 4 storage, 512.
That's
and
better.
Can play PC games. Is $469.
$469.
Yes, for a handheld that can play full-blown PC games at a stronger rate than what the Switch 2 will be capable of. It has a bit of a smaller screen, but it can do more. It can do way more than the Switch 2 can, outside of the gimmick functions. That's $469. So now when you hear that the Switch is $450, that's they worth it?
I mean, but then
I don't think that's a big enough difference.
You're not gonna have access to their games though, and vice versa. Like, there's probably a whole. I mean, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of Steam games that you can't play on the Switch, obviously. But like, this is more of a Nintendo.
You can still get your Madden. You can still get your NBA.
Well, you can't get the
you get your Elden Ring.
You can't chill
and
in the
your
Mushroom
Elden
Kingdom.
Ring, and that Elden Ring will run better on that than it will on the Switch 2.
Is it a Windows machine?
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not
One security update is gonna break it.
That's
one Microsoft patch update is gonna break that thing.
But I'm just thinking right now. Okay, if like I'm a consumer and I want a handheld system, right? If I'm not the biggest of Nintendo fanboys, which I do love Nintendo, always grew up on it, but at this stage of my life at 31, I'm not, I could live without it. I don't see why I would spend on this and not get something like that. Because that's the lowest model, the ROG 7-inch one I said. You go up to like the $480 version, and then you got the 9-inch screen, more than 120 frames per second, more than 512 gigabytes, right? And more battery. Well, we don't know what the Switch's battery life will be, but
that's
what I'm saying. Like,
that is one of Trizzy's burning questions: is the battery life?
Like 20,000 milliamps.
But so for me, I'm thinking about it. For me, if there's an RPG game, right? Like for instance, Final Fantasy. I think I would have gotten that game on the Switch 2 over the PS5 only because of the portability. I can go ahead and grind levels laying on my bed, just chilling. Oh, what's up, Slim? Oh, no, I'm just leveling up Cloud right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do the grindy type of work portably on the Switch 2 because it's portable. Like if I'm playing an RPG game, now I'm deciding like, okay, maybe I should play it on the Switch because I can do other things, these mundane tasks, I can do it portably. And that's what I did when I did Zelda Breath of the Wild and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, like, getting materials and all that stuff. I did all of that type of grindy stuff off screen, just so I can do the juicy content and do the dungeons and progress on the story on stream. Like, that's my kind of thinking. If there is a title on both, PS5 and Switch 2, because it seems like point. You'll get the same. I don't know if it's the same quality, but as they're advertising here, you can do it 4K and 60 frames. Like, it'll look great. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So that's how I'm kind of seeing that.
first party games are always like the kind of games I look forward to the most. Like with third party, I'm honestly not the biggest fan of. There's only like a handful of third party games I play, but so in first party is like it's the one I look forward to the most. So that's my main reason to get the Switch 2 because it has the games I look forward to the most. So
yeah, there's a lot of Nintendo first party fans. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, honestly, these are all good points, and everybody's pretty diverse with how they play, what they want to play, when they want to play, what they want to play on. You know what I mean? So I think, realistically, I think Switch 2, they did a good job. You know what I mean?
Let me see this.
100%.
All right, Trizzy, let me see. This kind of works towards Flyrish's point, though. Remake and Rebirth are on Steam. Yes. So if I would get something portable, like if I have that device that Flyrish was saying, but then okay, Trizzy, but then I can't play the Nintendo games, right? So a game like Remake is also on the Switch too. So like,
but because it's on Steam, you're gonna probably get these games at like on a big sale for
they're cheap,
$20.
That is true.
Nintendo is never
I know
going to drop it under $70.
That is so annoying, man.
You know what I mean?
People don't realize like
Black Friday. That's the only time they ever do.
Black Friday,
and
Cyber
they're
Monday.
very picky on which ones they do it on.
So they select games.
Even on Mario Day, they will be like, "Oh, we will have exclusive sales,
$5
and
off.
it will be the most
they probably want to raise the price.
random." They don't even discount the Mario games itself. This past year, they discounted the Mario and Rabbids game. Every other game they discounted on Mario Day had nothing to do with Mario.
I know. They're like, nope. Let me see. When is the
They
GameCube
said the
stuff coming out?
third-party game, we don't care if they lose money. We could get a discount on them. They could deal with that. Us ourselves, we're getting our cut, G.
Oh my gosh. Now the GameCube app is coming out the same day. The same day the Switch 2 drops, so June 5th. June 5th, if you own a Switch 2, is going to come out with the GameCube app. Yeah, what's up?
At the current moment, only because I played Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion for stream purposes recently, it's not worth it to me. But like, if they put the Zelda Deluxe bundle on there that had Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, all the oldies on it, probably like what they should do again, maybe one day in the future. Melee. Once Melee multiplayer comes out and Double Dash multiplayer comes out, okay, we're in a different ball game now. Mario Party 4 multiplayer comes out.
You think
once those three things exist, well, yeah, they're absolutely going to do that. They did that with the 64 version. You can go on the 64 version now, and you can play Mario Kart or Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 3, and Smash Bros 64 with online now.
For some reason, I feel like they've always had something against Melee, though. Like,
Smash 64, they didn't put online.
100%, but they're going to do it.
Wait, Smash 64?
They were online, though.
There's no
it wasn't
online?
on there. No,
what are you talking
Smash 64
about?
wasn't on. Smash 64 wasn't on Switch Online.
It's not on right now?
Smash 64 never came to Switch Online.
No way. Hold up.
It never did.
It'll come out eventually, though.
Hopefully, but I wish Smash 64.
I'm checking right now. Let's see.
It never did though. Sadly.
The only reason why it wouldn't, which is what I've been saying for forever, is because I don't think they're doing a new Smash Bros. And if they do, it won't be anytime soon. And if they do, it won't be under a Sakurai. What they did with the Master Chief collection, they need to do with Smash Bros. They just need to release a big bundle with all of them on that.
Well, they kind of made it impossible to do
all
it
online.
Smash Bros. I mean, you're going to lose how many characters?
One copy?
I don't think it matters if you lose characters on the next Smash Bros. A lot of people don't even like half the characters on there, and all the DLC characters were each overpowered the other. So, like, if you go play Smash Bros. Right now, everyone's just playing Steve. So, like, It ain't even worth playing. It's Ultimate's probably arguably the worst Smash Bros. Outside of Brawl.
I'd say it's the best because of how much it has, but ever since Steve Tech came in, it became pretty unbalanced.
Yeah, that's why the worst. It was the best until then.
No, it's not as Steve isn't as broken as like Smash 4 Bayo and especially Brawl Meta Knight, and probably not even Melee Fox and Melee Falco. but they had a good run until Steve just broke the game. So 64.
Well, the thing is that like at least in Melee, unless you were a pro, no one was using Fox and Falco like that. Like you could if you were just two average players, you were having fun. Brawl Meta Knight was a whole nother level crazy. Bayonetta was still kind of crazy, but like if you were an average Smash 4 player, you probably weren't getting that wrecked by a Bayonetta. Steve is just stupid. Steve and Brawl Meta Knight are just on a different level of like I don't even get, because I felt that way about Joker. Once Joker came out, I was like, well, this game is okay. And Pyra Mithra, especially when they came out, that's about the time that I have not touched Smash Bros since anymore. Once Pyra Mithra came out, I was like, okay, this is just not even worth it at this point. This character can turn into two different people and can use one move to go across the entire map. Meanwhile, I'm a Dr. Mario main. I got King K. Rool out bottoming out the map, helicoptering all the way to the top of it. I got Dr. Mario. I can't even, if I get thrown off the map, I'm almost as worse as Little Mac.
The problem with Ultimate is like, I think it just has it has so much to offer for it to be the worst. But then it just like
Well, no, Brawl is the worst. Brawl is 100% the worst, not even close.
Smash Bros is not on there.
That
nope. Man.
Yeah, that was fine. It'll come eventually. And when it does, it will have the online. It'll have the online.
Yes, man, that's a game changer.
45.
I'd actually say 64 is the worst, not because it's unbalanced or anything, just because it has just the least to offer. Brawl at least has a lot to offer, despite how unbalanced.
Doesn't it have a story mode?
Yes, that's the main
Okay, I'm
thing.
sorry. I will play 64 way before I play Brawl. It is way more fun.
Yeah, it's more fun, but it just has way less to offer.
No,
like,
you need
I like 64.
So
I also like 64 more than Brawl, but I think Brawl is just overall a better game because it is better for like people who
Brawl
like,
had the best story campaign.
You got to stop messing around and play 64 remix. That's the one that you guys need to play.
Oh, Smash Remix, yes, that right there, that is the best Smash game.
Yes.
Smash Remix.
They got Ganondorf in there. They got Supersonic. They got
so good.
Yeah, that's the one you guys gotta get.
Smash Remix is it's Smash 64 but better.
Yes.
And it not just better, the best Smash game of all time.
It's pretty good. And it has online. Yes. But all right. So Flyrus already said that it's not worth it. Wise, what are your thoughts? Yay or nay?
It's not a day one purchase for me, but once the once the lineup gets a bit thicker, I will probably get one.
Yes. And then Blasto, I think you expressed that you're gonna get it day one.
Easy day one. Easy day one.
I will get it.
Up his alley.
If it's $4.99 for the bundle, yes, I can do that. That I will definitely do. Also in chat, yeah.
I want the bundle, but as a collector, I also want Mario Kart physically and not digitally. So
I won't play a game that Juice recommends to me.
I won't play.
Yeah, that is something I said too during that. Why not put the physical game in there? It's kind of stupid.
No, they're doing the digital stuff. Yeah, I know. But then I think the physical is probably going to cost more though. Like if you get the I know. Like if you get it separately.
They stated it showed physical is more. I think the digital is like probably 50 or 60, and digital, physical is even more.
But even with the physical now, you can do virtual cards now.
Yep.
Like you can like move it to other, I guess, other
virtual game cards huge.
Yeah,
I do like that they did that.
Can you share? Can you share amongst friends? So like if I say, hey Flyrus, check this game out, like. Can I?
Well, I think it's under the online family plan thing.
That's the funny thing. Like all of a sudden, we're gonna be a family now.
yeah,
right.
Exactly.
According to Nintendo.
You know, it'll be cheaper. Hey, let's split the bill.
Finding my stream family that's with all the games.
Yes. Let someone borrow it for 2 weeks. Imagine. Yeah, you loan the cart to someone and they never give it back. They never give it back. Let's see.
Man, you don't ever have to worry about that again.
Yeah. I'm not super impressed with it, but I might get it day one anyway. Oh, snap. I just need to know who are the 24 cart drivers that we're going to play on day one? All right.
I'm surprised it's just 24 overall. Like I was on the train of it's going to be 24 for the online play. but 24 for all modes is I'm down.
That's crazy.
Run
That's
it.
chaos. That is chaos.
Run it. Yo,
Dude,
where's
I
the
can't
blue
wait.
shell gonna start though?
Dude, I can't wait to be in first the whole game, just get hit by a blue shell and every other item and end up in 24th.
That sounds just like Mario Kart. It's gonna be chaotic, I know. But does that mean that the tracks are gonna be wider? Like, is it gonna be, you know, to
They definitely look wider, but I did see a
accommodate.
little bit. I did see little bits of retro tracks. We heard Toad's Factory from Mario Kart Wii in the trailer, and I saw a little snippet of Airship Fortress from Mario Kart DS. I don't know if they'll be the same size or they will make them bigger.
Let me see. All Sunshine. I'll hold off on getting it for now. Gotcha. Yeah, I hear you. I low-key, well, not low-key, I've been saying it, but I've been saving money just to do this big purchase, so I get it. Let me see. Imagine the shells and lightning after the first lap. We're gonna be small for the rest of the race. Oh my gosh. The jury is out for me on the Switch too. I'm interested for sure, but I need to see more, especially exclusives. J Money, if you get a Switch 2, you gotta get Mario Kart, man. Come on, man. Nah. You gotta get that.
I knew they weren't going to show first party Mario, but our first title
exclusives
party title, yeah, Mario exclusive. But I do think that's a mistake.
Wow, but for you, it sounded like the GameCube games is the one that would help you, you know, make that decision to go ahead and get the Switch 2 to fly.
Oh, I'm telling you, Mario Party 4 online, Mario Party 4 definitely be the best Mario Party.
Wow.
100% we're in it. Then the double dash would be fun. They're not gonna do double dash for a long time. I guarantee it. We're not seeing that one for a while.
No, imagine double dash is like 2-player mode, like where you can like one drives, the other throws items. Imagine that.
Well, that's what
on
I'm saying.
That'd be awesome.
Like,
yeah, it'd be awesome.
Like, that's gonna be the next way to get 16 people on, you know, because you're gonna have 8 carts. But I mean,
that's right. The whatchamacallit, the land mode. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Trizzy said,
but once
yeah, go ahead.
If Melee hits though, that's where Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna sell everything.
Dude,
once Melee hits,
that's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be crazy.
Trizzy said, if I upgrade, I'm getting rid of my OLED. I would hold off on that because you need to make sure that your collection of games is compatible to the Switch 2. You know, I feel like when I get the Switch 2, I'm gonna have to test my games. I'm just gonna have to put them one by one and see if it'll read and see if it'll play. And then I can consider, you know, all right, I really don't need the original Switch and stuff like that. But I wouldn't get rid of it just yet, just until your library is compatible with the Switch 2. I mean, at least that's what I did with my PS4. Like, my games on PS4, like on the PS5, I was like, oh snap, like is it compatible? But you know, the PS5 is pretty good at backwards compatible with the PS4, so I'm good there.
They did though.
Sorry. No, you're good.
I mean, selling your OLED, you maybe get a couple $100 for that Switch too. You know?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you sell your OLED. Yeah. I got rid of my PS4 day one. Trish is like, forget this. We got the PS5. Yeah, I don't know. It's just.
I'm gonna look at new monitors so I can actually play the games in 4K.
Yeah, that'll be dope, man.
I think it's just gonna be Labo that doesn't work. Like with the next. I think every normal game will. I think every normal game will go. But the Switch definitely had its gimmicks that came with like extra out of the Switch toys that came with it, and I think those are gonna be the games that aren't compatible to the Switch 2.
Who bought the Labo anyway?
I knew a lot of people that did.
A lot of people bought that. It wasn't it super
I didn't buy the Labo. I don't know.
I only know one person who did, and that was it.
Content creators bought Labo. A lot of them did.
A lot of people who had kids bought it. I know that. That's who I bought it for. Was my nephew. He loved it.
Oh wow! I don't get rid of none of my stuff. I'm a collector. I still got my original Xbox. So do I. It's right down here. I got it right there.
I have mine next to my CRT right there.
Yeah, I keep my stuff.
I have the Sega Genesis on top of the Xbox.
The only thing I don't keep is like if it's redundant, right? Like for instance, right? I have a PS2 and a PS3. I do not own a PS1. Why? Because the PS2 and the PS3 both play PS1 games. So why am I going to own a PS1? It's just redundant because it's not serving any purpose for me because I'll just play it on the, you know, stronger console. Like, you know, so stuff like that, I wouldn't like keep. So I try to, you know, make sure that I don't have too much of like repetitive stuff, you know, like that. So I mean, that's how
I'm the complete opposite. I find it even cooler if you play it on original hardware. But I understand though. I wouldn't want to like, you know.
There's like only so much space here. Like I can't just, you know, it's already pretty, you know, cluttered with all the consoles and everything.
Like playing a GameCube game on an actual GameCube is a surreal experience. But at the same time, I understand if you already have a Wii, you wouldn't want to spend more.
Right. Yeah, that's why I don't have a GameCube, because I have the Wii that, you know, is backwards compatible. Like it plays the GameCube game. So but it is annoying that to boot up the GameCube game on the Wii, you need to put batteries on the remote just to hit the A button to start the GameCube game. Like it's like, oh man, I gotta boot this thing up. Yeah, that's the only criticism.
The word ain't cheap, it's smart.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man.
The problem with the Wii U is that it can play Wii games, but the Wii U has like a flaw where it can only support limited range RGB. So the colors won't look as good on the Wii U than they do on an actual Wii.
Yeah. Man,
I mean, does it matter to y'all that in the $449 version of the Switch 2 and the $499 version of the Switch 2 with Mario Kart World,
oh snap, what you got?
Does not come with the little camera details, the camera stuff or anything like that?
You know,
like all those little extra accessories they showed, it does not come with.
I'm okay with that.
It depends on how much the camera is separately.
You know,
because I realized that the camera had technology that took out backgrounds. It had like the NVIDIA broadcast technology to it.
Yeah.
And I wonder, can you use that camera for other uses than just the Switch? And if so, does it have that technology built into it? Because that would be huge streamer-wise if you had a camera with that technology built into it and could hook it up to your OBS and stuff. Because NVIDIA broadcast takes a lot of resources to take out your background.
We're talking Nintendo here. We're talking Nintendo here. They don't share their technology. That's only gonna work on their console.
USB-C. It's USB-C. You telling me someone can't mod that? Someone will definitely work that through.
There's actually, I can actually counteract with that because the Switch Pro controller works on a PC via Bluetooth.
Yep.
The Switch Pro controller works on a PC via Bluetooth. Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, remember I showed you when I got an Xbox controller? That's because I used a Switch Pro controller before.
That's pretty interesting. I did not know that. I take that back then.
With the Switch 2 camera, I'll probably only buy it if I can also use it on the PC, because I mentioned earlier, like I won't have to buy a camera anymore if I have the Switch 2.
You mentioned that.
But if it's separately, I can only use it on the Switch 2, I don't know if I will buy it.
I mean, do you really want a 15 FPS camera? I mean, I don't know how good that's gonna be.
It depends. Like some footage showcased that it does look like garbage. Others, well, it actually looks pretty clean.
Let me see. If that camera is like $70, I'm likely gonna no. I'm not gonna likely. I will pass on that.
That camera ain't worth $20.
Yeah. If it runs poorly only on the Switch 2, not on the PC, and it's $70, yeah, no, thank you.
Okay, let me. If it can run 30 FPS on a PC with background removal technology, $70, is that worth it?
No,
30 is fine. I'm okay with 30.
30?
What are you saying no for? Juice, normal streamer cams that people are using right now that cost over $100 are 30 FPS.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of webcams that are 60 FPS.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of cameras.
Mine is like
Tues about to save money to buy it.
Like,
welcome back, Sabi.
It's the greatest, but
yeah, you look. I don't know if you're sunburnt, but you look kind of red.
Who, me?
Both of y'all look really good.
No, Wisecrack.
Oh, Wise, yeah.
Both of y'all.
We were shoveling a lot the other day.
Both of y'all look higher than 30 FPS, so I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, mine's 60. Yeah.
No. I'm under the restriction of
resolution,
Discord. What you see here is what Discord allows to render out. So it might be 30, even though his camera is 60.
Welcome
so
back,
it's not
the
true.
camera in like full screen, so I don't know what the resolution is, but both of y'all look pretty clean.
No, you can tell I am sunburnt. My neck is still
Oh.
pale as hell.
That's funny. But I mean, okay, Flyrus, you're saying about those features, but in OBS, you can have those features. If you want to remove the background, you have that already. Like,
but that's what. But okay, yeah. But that's what. But what I'm saying is, so like recently how I fixed my stream, like when I was streaming games, I could not stream them over 60 FPS, and I had to always like if it was like a really high end game, and I had to always turn it down to like high graphic settings and not like ultra high, and my OBS would at that point be able to handle it. I always wondered why, because I have a 3090 and a whole bunch of other stuff, but the background removal process was using more than 70% of my resources. Now that I took that away, I can run games on my stream at ultra high settings at 120 FPS and have no lag on either OBS or in my game now. So the background removal process, no matter how, like me at a 3090 with 64 gigs of RAM and a updated CPU. I can't remember what right now what it is, but it's one of those X3D ones. So like ones that are super powerful, could not handle new games with the background removal process. So I'm saying if that webcam has that built in, and so it doesn't cost your PC resources to do it, because obviously if the Switch is doing it, that leads me to believe it has to be in the camera, because there's no way that the Switch has that kind of processing power to take out your background.
And I'm sure that processor costs more than the Switch, probably. The Switch.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's in the webcam and you could use it for more than the Switch, then people might actually just buy that webcam. Not even the Switch 2. They might just buy the webcam.
The Switch 2.
And that would be worth $70. That would be a $70 worth webcam if it's 30 FPS and 1080. With a background removal processing, that would be worth 70.
What were you gonna say?
100%.
The Switch 2 UI just got revealed.
Oh, why wasn't that in the Direct?
I don't know, but I sent it in the VC chat, and it looks a lot like the same.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it looks just like the original, but now with rounded edges.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that it was very user friendly, the UI, but it's just not very intuitive. Like there isn't that many.
Patty's a Michelin star master chef
I
of
want the
Juice Pack the
3DS
Goat.
themes back, Nintendo.
Oh, a 3DS app on the Nintendo?
The themes.
Oh, the
where you can,
themes.
like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want those back, please.
Be patient, Juice. Listen, it makes zero sense. So why are you revealing new things after the fact on the same day of the Direct? Why not showcase everything here? This is just, it's not about being patient. It's like, what kind of decisions are these people doing? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me.
What's the price of Switch 2?
Nintendo knows how it goes, though. You drip feed. You know what I mean? Sometimes you open up the valve a little bit and let them have a good drink, and other than that, you drip feed and build the hype.
What's the price of the Switch 2? It hasn't been posted by Nintendo yet. But
IGN says $449.
IGN says $449 for the console, $499. This is American dollars.
Who was that? It was
for the
Johnny Star, I think. Yeah, Johnny Star.
Yeah, Johnny Star. What's good, Jimmy Ballgame? What's your thoughts? Are you picking it up? $450 MSRP, but it's not posted by Nintendo themselves. So it's like, we need to get it from the manufacturer, not from, other sources. We need to hear from them.
I heard it's gonna range for $149 to $499. Sources are Reddit.
Paid.
A very well known and respected source confirms what IGN is saying.
Really?
On the prices. Wario 64.
Oh, yeah. I follow him.
So, $449.
Let me see. You can sign up on Nintendo's site to get an invite to buy from them. Oh, snap. Is that what we need to do? We want the official statement from Nintendo's mouth. Yes. Why would you want it from anyone else? You gotta get it from Nintendo themselves. But I mean, I guess there's reliable sources out there that they're all saying the same thing. Apparently. Or is it just IGN and everybody's just, you know, just...
Let me Google. I'll see if there's anyone else that pops up.
That's pretty interesting. Jimmy Ball Game, what are your thoughts? Are you gonna pick it up? Day one? I see that they can, the Switch 2 can handle more mature, you know, bigger games.
Business Wire.
It's on Nintendo's site? What?
Did they update it?
I'm getting one, yeah. Oh, snap.
The Reddit is flaming with the discussions.
Just go to Nintendo's website. Oh, snap.
I mean, I'm on their Switch 2 webpage right now. It has nothing about price on it.
It has nothing about price. Wait, Jimmy Ball Game. Where did you see it?
The Nintendo's.
It says it's on Nintendo's site. Nintendo, like Nintendo.com. You gotta hit learn more. Oh snap! I don't see a price on their site either. Hit the learn more and see what they say. But I mean, shoot. That's pretty interesting stuff.
Okay, he is correct. Okay, so available
Go to
June
official
5th,
website
2025.
link.com of Juice.
Nintendo Switch 2 MSRP is $449.99. With the Mario Kart World is the 500 bundle.
Well, I'm glad I was wrong, and it's not 600. I'll tell you that right now.
I can hit the accessories, which show the camera. Does it show me? Okay, a Switch 2 Pro controller will be $80.
Wow.
The last Pro controller was really expensive too. So shout out to the third parties coming through. Has motion controls, built-in amiibo functionality, capture buttons, C button for game chat.
Yeah, game chat.
The GL and GR buttons that we saw on the back. The audio jack, which is standard. Joy-Cons, for both a left and right Joy-Con will be $90.
What?
Yikes.
And don't break them.
The Reddit sources
A
never lies.
Joy-Con charging grip will be $35.
Yo, hold on. Stop right there. Just think about that. The Joy-Con, the controller itself is $100. That means the console itself is what? No. $350 if you subtract 100 from the price?
To me that tells me they made them to break.
What in the world? A controller, $90.
I still have my day one Joy-Cons. No left stick drift either. Believe it or not.
Oh. All right, sorry. I was just
No, you're good.
Just thinking about that.
The Joy-Con 2 charging grip, which is like the dog face paddle thing. Well, I guess this one charges.
Total-wise, we're correct about $600.
$35.
Still cheaper than a PS5 Pro.
The Joy-Con 2 straps, just for the straps for your wrists, is $13.
Okay.
The wheels are this is gonna be huge too after this. The wheels are $20, like Mario Kart wheels. Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
Oh snap! Wait.
$50.
Oh, $50. I was gonna say let's guess.
That's not bad.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All right, no, you're fine.
$50. A dedicated USB-C camera made especially for Nintendo Switch 2. Whether in TV mode, tabletop mode, or in handheld mode, you can video chat with your friends or use other in-game camera features by plugging this camera into the USB-C port on top of the system. Place the Nintendo Switch camera wherever you like. This is angle for the best shot. Lens can capture a wide view too, so even big rooms or groups or people can get in for the fun. Compact size makes the camera easy to move, place. It doesn't actually give me like the specs, which I kind of hate. Like I want to know the specs. But okay, so it gives you wide angle lens. So there's that. It doesn't say it can work on PC, but I'm definitely sure that can be hacked into. The dock. Okay, here's one. Who would like to guess how much the dock?
Yo, the dock. I feel like. Oh wait, does the bundle come with the dock? Right?
The what comes with the dock?
The bundle comes with the dock. So I wonder how much this dock is going to be.
Yeah,
50?
Nah, I think it's going to be more. There's a processor in. There's a fan. There's stuff.
I think it's 60.
They don't have a screen on it though.
Okay, and Blasto says 60.
The Joy-Cons is $90.
Okay.
Just think about this. All right, so the Joy-Con, the dock.
Yeah, so just the dock and a charger cable with it. That's it. That's the only two things that come with it. How much do you think that's worth?
Switch 2 will be 60k rupees.
I would say $100.
India currency since Switch is 30 to 30 to
I'll
10.
say
be the closest. 110.
110. You see, I knew it. I knew 110.
The original Switch dock wasn't as much, so I was like maybe a bit higher, but no, it was even more.
That's insane.
Okay. Who would like to know what a Nintendo Switch 2 carrying case costs?
The carrying case?
Oh god.
50.
20 or 30.
I'll say 60.
Now, this can hold your system. It can hold your dock, your Joy-Cons, cables, and up to 6 game cards.
Never
How
mind,
much do we
50.
think?
40
50,
actually. I'm gonna switch my price to 40.
Yeah,
$80.
$80.
Oh my gosh! No, thank you.
For the case.
No, thank
Now,
you.
just a case that can hold.
Yeah, put it in your backpack. Make sure they don't break.
A case that can just hold your Switch, as well as it comes with a screen protector.
Oh,
that's $35.
Nah, you get that on eBay for dirt cheap.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Now, here's the one that trips me out because it's just the charging brick and the cable, the USB-C cable, one that you can literally buy anywhere from anybody and use it. How much do you think the official Nintendo one costs?
Well, here's the thing though,
$30.
USB cables, there's actually a lot to the internal parts.
It's
That's
gotta
true.
be a lot.
That is true.
I'm saying either 50 or 60. I know for a fact it's going to be a lot.
30.
It's 30.
Okay, never mind.
Nice.
Right?
It looks like it's like just a 4 to 6 foot cable though, which is what's like tripping me out for 30.
Yo, the Joy-Con and the dock is $200. How much is the console itself?
200, I think.
So the console itself must be 200 because the Joy-Con is 90, the dock is 110. That's $200 right there. So with this $449 price, that means the console by itself with nothing is what? I mean, we're not even counting the cables and anything else in the bundle, but I don't know, man. It might be cheaper than what we think.
I'm trying to figure out what the micro SD Express cards are worth. I'm trying to get to that, although these just keep sending me to different places.
Oh, the SanDisk Express, and it can support up to 256?
Yeah. I can't find a full price on that.
That is pretty wild.
Micro SD Express cards with a capacity of up to 2 terabytes is supported.
Oh,
that is great! Holy crap!
Okay. I mean, with these games,
2 terabytes will do you.
Yeah, that'll last.
The first Switch only had 1 terabyte worth.
Oh, that's how much it could support.
Yeah, it can only go up to 999 gigabytes.
$300 for the SD Express. For the SD Express card, it was gonna be $300. I mean, I'm not gonna get that yet up until
you run out of space.
Yeah, like if I'm getting close or something like that. But like, you know, there's gonna be games I'm gonna have installed, like, you know, the new Mario Kart. I'm gonna have, like, you know, the regular Smash Bros installed in it and stuff like that. Like, you know, I'll have some games installed on the Switch too. But
well, for you though, like, because you play them one at a time, how many games do you have to have installed on your Switch at a time? You know what I mean? Especially Switch 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's true too. I want to have the apps in there.
At a time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that takes up space.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
I'm just thinking, because I mean, that would save you a lot of money.
I feel like the GameCube, the GameCube games, I think those are like 4 gigs. I mean, like the actual game itself, I think it's like 4 gigs, but I don't know what the GameCube app is gonna work. Like, I don't know how they.
Oh, okay. So They now have a website up for Mario Kart World.
Show mercy, Nintendo.
If you want the link, Juice, I'll put it in there so you can pull it up on your stream, since you have your webpage open. So I put it in the VC chat of this live chat. Everything's connected. You can literally drive the entire world in one go round if you would like to, based on this map that it's showing.
Hold on.
Speed across plains, cities, waters, volcanoes, and much more. Everything is connected. You
Fly,
can go beyond the course. Go ahead.
If you don't mind, can you just send the link, either the chat? Because if
we have the no, never mind. We don't. Never mind. Keep going.
I don't want to mess up the webcam.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, just put it somewhere else, I guess. Yeah,
it's in your YouTube chat. You can go off course. Yes. Modes. There is the 24 driver races. A non-stop transcontinental rally. Barrel through back-to-back courses with no pit stops along the way. If you don't place high enough, by the time you reach each of the 5 checkpoints, you're out. So I wonder how they're gonna do like multiplayer races and such. Like, are they just gonna pick 5 random checkpoints within the world and send you at it? Like, is it just never going to be the same? That would that would be really fire. I would love that if there could just never be the same like track over and over again, right? That would be pretty fire. You just get a random section of the world with 5 checkpoints in it. It could start anywhere and end anywhere within like a certain frame. That would be cool. Up to 4 players can race on the same system.
Okay, 4 players. Oh, look, the 24 racers are here. They have the 24 racers right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, yeah. Let me go. Is that clickable?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Wait a minute. Oh, checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2.
Oh, I see what this is saying. Oh, so this is how the checkpoints work as you're going along.
You
so the
get
first checkpoint
out.
will have all 24. If you have to be in the top 20 to make it past checkpoint 1, you have to be in the top 16 for 2, 12 for 3,
that
8
is
for
cool.
4, 4 for 5, and then 4 remaining to the goal.
Mario Kart VR.
Love that.
That's cool because it's not technically a lap anymore. It is not a lap anymore.
Yeah.
It is, you have to reach the checkpoints. Whoa.
Because then you're just not constantly getting barraged by whoever's in 24th place with blue shells like all the time. Like you have to kind of like be good enough to continue on. I mean, you're still going to get screwed over.
J Money is right. J Money is right. Mario Kart BR. This is a battle royale.
I love that.
That's
honestly,
a great idea.
I think this is an amazing way to do it too.
So,
but yeah,
wow. Free roam.
No King Babam though. We're still slacking.
Have a blast with friends. Man. Up to 4 players. I'm not gonna get the steering wheel. I'm sorry, guys. I just,
Neither am I. The Wii wheel is the only thing I was good with.
Open chat. Access period. March. Wait a minute. Until March 31st, 2026. Game chat can be used without. Wow. You see this? So the game chat is open. That feature is open for everybody, but only up till March 31st of 2026.
I'm not getting the wheel either.
After that, you have to have a membership to use it. So they're teasing everybody like, hey, look at this feature. And then after that, you have to pay for it. There's the price. Yeah, $80.
$80.
There's the price.
It does give it to you?
At
I
the
was
bottom.
looking for it and I didn't
all the
see
way
it.
At the bottom.
Oh no.
Available June 5th. $80 MSRP. What happened?
So
give this a trial run, yeah.
Because of Kirby Air Riders, the original game on GameCube is going crazy.
Oh, they went up in price. Yeah, they do that.
Okay, we got. So one of the prices was 130. Now I see one for 200. Because of the sequel, the GameCube game is going up in price. thanks Nintendo or fans really.
Look, it's right here officially from the Nintendo site. So
Yeah.
$4.99 for the bundle.
All right, they're trying to sell me by putting a beautiful cactus at the forefront of this art. Also, Ice Penguin confirmed as a racer as well. That's kind of cool. I like it.
They got a
Goombas.
Goomba.
Oh, Spiky, the Spiky dude is
The one
the
who's
spiky cactus thing in the deserts that like
Oh,
wiggle
yeah,
around.
yeah, that's
That is
right.
also a racer. He's in there.
Pokey's
Yeah,
a
Pokey.
racer?
Thank you. Yeah, he's a racer. It looks like it.
They should have bought it when you had the oh yeah, should have bought it when you had the chats. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the effects are off because this is like more of a chatting type of a stream. But
$80 is huge. You know what I also noticed in this picture?
$80 for this game.
There's a P-switch hiding in the background, like on the mountain range at the left
Told
side.
you the P-switch.
There's a P-switch.
yeah, you're right.
I think that's an interesting detail. That might actually be kind of cool.
You could probably run over it, like if you see it and you run over it and it
get
does
some
something.
extra paths to open up, like limited time shortcuts. Yeah, because that's what the P-switch kind of does.
Limited time shortcuts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of I like that.
Yo, this
$80 is like I'm trying to think. Is $80 like has any other game in the world been retailed for $80? I actually don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Ubisoft does it like every time.
So Mario Kart World is not the first to do that.
I'm trying to see the Donkey Kong one, but when you hit more about this game, it just kind of like freezes. The Donkey Kong Bonanza. Great name, by the way. I just still think it looks a little weird. But I'm hoping Donkey Kong Bonanza will find a way to prove me wrong. Like I am rooting for it to prove me wrong.
It looks weird. Like it looks very different from DK64, but at the same time, this is like nothing we expected. Like we thought a new Donkey Kong game would be years from now, but we got a new one on top of it being 3D. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Well done, Retro Studios.
But like the core mechanics, it seems like you're digging, you're going underground. You're like what are your thoughts
it's
on?
completely different.
Yeah, it is completely different than the traditional
It's
DK game.
different, but very cool.
Oh, it sounds like you're a fan. What's up?
What's interesting is on this webpage that's showing all the Nintendo Switch 2 games that they announced today.
Oh, where?
They're putting little details on some of them. Even under the Hogwarts Legacy one, it says this enhanced edition will include Joy-Con 2 mouse support and improved graphics, audio load times, and controls. So like some of these are saying that they will use the mouse control in like the description of them, of like some of what they showed. They're not saying that for Project 007 though, which is a little sad.
The big guy is back.
With no gameplay, so it makes sense.
You know, DK kind of looks like Wreck-It Ralph a little bit. Look, it's pretty interesting.
You're not wrong.
He's like breaking
His
stuff.
His new design, I'm definitely a bigger fan of the older one. Well, the rare one. But you know, I've grown to like the new design a bit more over the years. Well, not over the years, but as of recently.
Well, it's kind of funny because isn't the new design technically the old design?
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be based off of like the original arcade game, but we haven't gotten that design in a long time, and because like DK was
DK looks like wise.
DK looks like wise.
It was associated with the rare design.
Drag and drive, fly. That's your game right there. Drag and drive.
Drag and drive. You know, that'll be the reason why I buy the Switch 2 for Drag and Drive.
Street Fighter 6. Yo, I'm surprised. Street Fighter 6. Oh, these are all the games. Cyberpunk. Yep. Borderlands 4. Remake. Good stuff on the way. Yep. Hollow Knight. Yeah, the GameCube Classic. Classic games. Features. Virtual card. Nice. Okay.
Okay, wait a second. This might be a thing talking about what Wise was talking about earlier. So with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, members playing on Nintendo Switch 2 will soon gain access to upgrade packs for both Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, allowing them to enjoy the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games at no additional cost.
Yes, so if you own the game, and
if you have the online package with the expansion pack membership,
so if you
you
pay $20
don't
a
have
month.
to pay for the upgrade packs.
Right.
Which the upgrade packs are probably what, $20?
Wait,
Yeah, I'm not
is
sure.
Dust Bloods only multiplayer only? Dust
I'm cheap
Bloods?
too, man. I don't like that.
No, this is a single player game, isn't it? This brand new multiplayer what? Wait a minute. A brand new multiplayer title from the creators of Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Multiplayer? Did we miss something? I thought this was
show anything that's
They did show multiple. Yeah, they showed multiple people.
Oh, yeah,
Remember
'cause
they
the
would,
person
like, go into
came up.
cutscenes where like one person would be
Yeah.
there and then like another person would show
Another
up.
one came up. Oh, so there's co-op, I'm sure. Oh, I didn't even think about that. There's co-op in that. So like Night Rain, I mean, I don't know. We would have to see them. We'd have to see that. Wow, so okay, so the two major titles is Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World. Those seems to be the Switch 2 like titles. So the Mario Kart is coming out June 5th. And then the Donkey Kong one is coming out July 17th. That's the same as the Animal Crossing expansion. When it runs out, you probably lose the upgrades. Man.
No release date on Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, but it is saying 2025, which I think that might come around more holiday. Yeah, and I think Kirby Air Rider is also 2025. Might be more of a holiday. But hey, listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, don't disrespect Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour coming out day one with the Switch 2.
I want to know how much that welcome tour is going to be. It should be free. What do you mean? Actually, this should be available before you make the decision to buy the console. Why do we have to learn more about the console by playing this game? We should know what the console has to offer before we make the decision. It just doesn't make sense.
We're waiting for that one hero YouTuber to tell you all the features he found in the game.
Yes, exactly. You have to pay $30 to know all the technical stuff on the console that you just paid for.
Technically, the Konami code works in any game made by Konami.
Yeah. Dustblood is multiplayer only? I don't know if it's multiplayer only. I think it just has the option to play multiplayer, I'm assuming. I don't think it's just only. For a standard game, I don't remember one being $80. I think Tears of the Kingdom was $70. I don't know what the other $80.
Skull and Bones was like 80.
Yeah,
that's just wild. I may have to go digital. I may have to go digital on this one. I don't know if I want to shell out $80 for Mario Kart, because if you get the console, which is $450, and then plus $80 on top of that. Yeah, that's
what you could do is just get the bundle, and then in the future, once you see one on sale, just get it.
Oh yeah, just get it right. Yeah, that can be an option, but just like right now,
can't collect it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the only way you can pre-order a Switch 2 right now is by basically registering in hope you can pick one up at a My Nintendo store.
Really?
They're not going to try to pull that like shortage, are they? You think so?
No, because Best Buy and GameStop have already set up pages to like pre-order when that ends. So I think there's going to be multiple routes. I'm sure they have. I mean, GameStop has definitely been gearing up for it.
I'm so sick of scalpers.
I know, man. I'm trying to beat the scalpers. That's why I was hoping that we could pre-order it today, but I guess
I learned last time, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm buying like 6 of these Switch 2s. No,
I know.
$1,100.
That's just wild.
Oh boy,
and make your money somehow. I mean, apparently, so you thought it was gonna be 600, so you know you can sell what you think it's worth.
Yeah, that price will be real for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not paying no scalper prices. Nope.
No, that's why I didn't get a PS5 for like a year and a half.
If I have to stand in line in Walmart and knock an old lady over, then maybe that's the thing I got to do.
You got experience, man.
Wouldn't be your first.
I know.
Wouldn't be your first. Yeah.
That's why I said that.
Repeat customer at that point from the city.
Oh my gosh. All right.
This time the grandma is going to be the daughter of that last grandma.
Yeah, paybacks.
Generational.
Just going down the family. Yeah, you're going down the family lineage at this point.
Man. Yeah.
Cool stuff, though.
All right. Well, I think that's all. We exhausted all the conversations. I don't know. I think it's now just a waiting game, just seeing what else we can get more information on. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on Nintendo news to see what they say. Oh, I DM'd you about Dust Bloods. Gotcha. Yep. I'll definitely check it out in a bit. But yeah, man. Let me just go ahead. I'm just gonna end here. Oh snap! And then we can go ahead. Wait, is this gonna? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna end here. Thank you, Wise. Thank you, Flyrish, for hanging out, chilling, Nintendo talk, and then Blasto as well joining in. J Bunny doing an appearance. Thank you, and all of you for coming through and chilling and hanging out. Oh snap! Wait, does this work? Hold on. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me see. It's a very interesting PvP. VE. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, snap. Why are my commands off right now? All right. Everything is off right now. All right. Let me see. All right. Here we go. I think now it'll work. Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong scene. That's why it's not gonna work. All right, but there you go. There is Flyrish's link. Also, Wisecrack.
Oh, don't worry about me.
They're no strangers
like
to the channel. What's up? It's all good. It's all good. Just give it a shouty to my brothers. And
I appreciate you every day.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Thank you. I am gonna end here. This is just very awkward. I will get the Switch 2. That is the conclusion of it.
What do you do with your hands?
Yes, and I will catch you guys on the next one with the words of Flyrish. That's right. He's here live in the flesh. That's right. Clear that throat.
The show is over.
Hey, all right. God bless every single one of you guys. Deuces.